Hello, welcome to Chaotic Calling. I'm just going to try to do some quick number rolls real quick. Don't worry about it. Hopefully that's plenty. Alright, that's plenty. Cool. Let me get back into professional Starwind. Welcome to Chaotic Calling. I am DM Starwind, and I am joined by some inquisitive players, some adventurers, you might say, as I play through our trials through Elsparia. Joining me, do we have Krister?
Yep. Here.
Nilria?
Hello.
Did I get that right? Probably not.
I think Neil's fine for sure.
Neil. Alright, I'll try Neil.
Yeah.
And Phaedra.
Hey.
Hey, and Sarah.
Howdy.
Alright, and currently we are missing Zyle, Ross, and Finn. But at any rate, so like I said to you guys before during the pre-session here, is if there's any bits that you want to add to this, just let me know. But last we joined our adventures, we were finding ourselves in a tavern where everyone was waiting for the ship to take them to the lands of Tyneck at Jillian Cove. Upon a relaxing dinner, a Sahuagin attempts to sneak into the larder, only to be noticed by Sarif, the lizard man, who immediately attacks out of anger. Fighting breaks out, and the adventurers have their first burst of combat. You guys pretty much tossed the javelin at that thing, and then fighting broke out on both sides, and then after you were done with that combat, Sarif had him a quick meal of them, right? Is there anything you guys want to add to that?
That was disgusting, but nah, I'm fine.
And okay, so go ahead.
No, I was about to say we're going to talk about his eating habits later.
Yeah. After some introductions are finally had, taking the rest of the group there, you find your way to slumber eventually. I think you guys had some conversation previously about eating habits. I think Phaedra was busy inscribing a new book that she was reading, and a few other things were going on, like basically meeting each other. A couple of the workers that were on the ship were teaming up with you guys in that confrontation. But upon the next day, you boarded the Firefox, where you got to meet Captain Barlow and his first mate, Smiley. While on the journey across the ocean, you got to see the mighty Leviathan, a pet creature that is said to be sent out by Leviathan to scour her oceans. Barlow, being a priest of the water goddess, was able to offer up a prayer to appease the beast, and the trip went unheeded, and they arrived in Jillian Cove. I'm sure we had some shenanigans on the boat as well. Was there anything of import that I'm missing?
People made some deal with Smiley, I guess. Trade some stuff.
Yeah, you guys found some
besides
space.
that,
Yeah,
Phaedra basically kind of bartered or I should say brokered a deal between the merchant and one or two others.
There you
I
go.
remember that.
And let's see here. What else did we do? Oh yeah, so you guys arrived at Jillian Cove, and upon arrival, Sarov starts seeing this Komodo dragon in the trees and just starts following it. And he pretty much beelines the entire party into a clearing where the Komodo spirit was hovering, and there it disappeared, but then it led to like a cow pasture. A single cow was in the field, and Sarv approached it, speaking Druidic. The cow transformed into an elderly man called Moostruck, and Moostruck informed Sarv about joining the Circle of the Moon. They have a conversation in Druidic for a spell, and you guys kind of like hit it off, and somehow my music just decided to stop working. There we go. Upon after learning of Moostruck, you guys kind of like continue back to town, and I think we had a conversation about money, Finn needing to take some time to go and work out some differences to not be wanted, and am I missing anything? You guys went to a temple. What was the reasoning for that again? Oh, you wanted to see...
To get Sarv checked.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Well, you don't have to talk about it. Just tell us why we went there so I can remember. But no, we went.
I think Finn thought Sarev needed Jesus.
No, that was
It was Valyria.
Oh, that was Nil.
Nil got really concerned about the about Sar and thought, I think Sar needs to be checked in on. Might not be all there in the head.
Yeah,
and so
that was right.
Yeah, so we visited this temple, and the priest pretty much conveyed he may be different, but he seems to be a-okay. Just don't be on the other side of his meal. And you guys pretty much broke from there and started to decide that you need to make money. And probably the first place we need to go is like an adventuring guild that has like jobs for people who love to adventure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, hey, I can let you guys take over now. While you're outside the church, you may play D&D however you see fit.
Is there any guard nearby that I might ask him for information and such?
You want a bar? Let me actually pull up.
No, a guard. Sorry,
A guard. Okay. Make a quick
My
perception
accent
check.
is showing.
Yeah, I got confused. Go ahead and make a perception check. We'll see if anybody's
Oh.
nearby. Like, I know you
I'm
see
rolling
this
already.
entire map here, but yeah, might as well have you roll.
All right.
But this guard probably moved on, who knows?
Perception. I'm not good at those. What is it? Oh, damn it. Oh, got it.
Perfect. No, you don't see it. Apparently this guy
Um,
went up the road before you started looking.
I'm kind of lost here, guys. Do you know where we need to go to find that guild that Priest talked about?
Not
No.
sure.
Sure. Where?
Should-
Did Moonstruck come from? We came from over there from the fields, or I'm just. Okay,
I mean,
I'm-
proportionally to this place, it was like southwest.
Oh, I'm actually lost. Where is southwest from here?
Honestly, I kind of envision you guys leaving the city from the west to go see Moonstruck. You guys are pretty much in the center of town to find the actual temple, as it's like the heart of the city.
Oh,
But you can smell definitely a lot of fragrant meals being cooked from the nearby restaurant. Many commoners are on the street. You can approach them instead of guards.
so I'm just gonna get close to one of them, I guess. It's like.
Yeah.
Excuse me, lady. I'm sorry. I
Yes.
don't want to bother you in
Mhm.
any way possible, but do you know where I can find? The priest from this temple just told me that there is a adventuring guild here in the city.
Oh, you're looking for the adventuring guild? Is that what you're looking for?
That's it.
Ah, well, let me see here. If
Sure.
I recall correctly, we're going to write a note page here.
I'm sorry about this. I'm actually new in town, so.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
perfectly fine. Let me see if I can recall the directions real quick, as I need to actually copy paste this into your guys' campaign notes. She tells you about an adventuring guild. It's called Jillian Cove's Pillars of Light Adventuring Guild. And she kind of says, yep, they got that good old slogan. We bring the light where the darkness strays, and kind of does a little flap and everything. She's like, you'll want to talk to Alips as soon as you get
Alip.
there. Yep, Alips, that's her name, Alips.
Oh, okay.
Now, she's a pretty little thing. She's a clerk there, but it kind of gives you pretty much a general direction on how to get there.
All right,
Up the
all right,
road,
so-
take a right, take a left, and then it's the first building. You can't miss it.
Oh, okay. So, did anyone else get it? Okay, so just me. Okay, I
Yeah,
guess I
you were
can
the
look
only
into
one that
that.
kind of like broke off unless anybody came with you.
So I'm gonna try to guide everyone else there, and in the meanwhile, I was hoping to speak with Neil.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yes.
go back to your party.
I'm sorry, Neil, but you actually tagging along, but everyone knows we saw what we can do, like when we were fighting the other day, but we actually never saw you doing anything. I'm not blaming you for nothing, blaming nothing or everything else. You know,
Right.
I'm just trying to say that. What do you actually do?
Well, it's kind of difficult. See, do you know anything about magic?
Yes, I actually do. I'm not
shit.
really
Hold on,
fantastic
I
or
got
studious
real
about
world.
it. But... About what? Sorry.
He said real world things happening. He's being
Oh,
interrupted.
Uh-oh, interruption number 1.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Well, what about Phaedra and Sarva? Are you guys having a conversation while they're talking?
Sarav is sniffing the air, looking
it's
for
very delicious smelling.
where his next meal is coming from.
You know what? I almost have to ask you for a will save or wisdom save because it smells so much
perfect.
like there's steamed crab in the air. There's shrimp, all kinds of lobsters being cooked right now. Oh well, at least you saved.
Well, natural 20 with a like.
You're salivating, but you're in total control. But there's a lot of seafood food being grilled up, and it's just delightful.
When's the last time Sarav ate?
Probably that Sahuagin. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, you
I
probably
think he
had.
was still chomping on the Sahuagin on the ship. So
You had the arm. I mean,
earlier that same day, I think.
no, I would like it was probably like a 4 or 5 day journey to get.
I mean,
from
we
here
must
to
have been
there.
eating on the
So
the
yeah,
ship.
you were given rations and stuff along the way. So you've had probably that morning.
Yeah, so I mean, if it's a ship, the last thing we ate was salted meat and hardtack. So I'm probably wanting something good.
Oh yeah, it's like
Yeah.
But
So
then
willpower
again,
be damned. I'm kind of getting towards that location.
yeah. Well, I tell you what though, like I don't know how familiar would Sarv be with like the financial situation of the human structure of things, the humanoid structure of things. Like he believes
well-
in barter, but does he know about gold and silver and stuff like that to trade for actual items?
The last time he was exposed to that, he said, I think he was not satisfied with gold. I think the what was it, the jacket guy with all the weird shit on the boat.
Yeah.
He offered gold and he said, no, what the hell's that? So that's kind of where he's at right now.
So he's probably going to learn real quick, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, I mean Phaedra and of course Lucky or Krister. Sorry, I'll get your actual name right.
I'm back.
No problem.
Hey, welcome back. Well, you do realize Saraf is salivating, but if you want to continue that discussion, we can turn back to you.
No, no, we can head to the nearest place because I guess everybody in the group is kind of hungry because we just had a long trip. So
Yeah, you
let's
guys
eat
wanna-
something. We can talk while we wait.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's find a restaurant and talk about what we're gonna do, and get some actual food in us because I think we all know that the food on this ship was
Kind of garbage. Yeah,
it kept us fed, and that's about the nicest thing we can say.
I would say that it kept us alive, not fed, but
Yeah, like it was sustenance, but so
Legit.
it's not
Legit.
Sarah is nodding emphatically.
The smell permeates the air. Even most of you might even be caught off guard. Like, oh my god, such a good scent. Like there is a professional chef somewhere in the city creating this aroma. And as you follow the trail, easily enough, you can find this one restaurant, and it's called the Silver Blessing Restaurant. And you can see all kinds of like noble kind of people like walking in and walking out and just going hand in hand. You can hear them talking. That was a good dinner. That was really good. And, or lunch in this case, right? But you definitely notice like it seems like a very well put together establishment. Kind of like one of those restaurants that are in Maine where they professionally are like, you know, very high ritzy. If that makes sense, like a New England.
It's a 5-star.
Yeah.
Oh, how are we gonna look walking into a 5-star restaurant?
Shit.
Let's do it.
Find out.
Also,
Sort of
Some
smell
redeem-
something.
In chat.
I have done some stuff to actually get fed in restaurants like this where I'm come from, but we can try something. I guess.
Shame on you, Boris.
Oh no.
um,
Who do you want that to,
I mean-
Boris? I'm sorry.
no,
That's
you're
all.
fine. Sorry.
I think it just says the first person.
First person who seduces. Oh, alright, we'll see what happens, I guess. Happy Valentine's
I
Day
feel
to
like
whoever.
Phaedra's fairly put together. Like, she comes from the Vale of Valor, so she's gonna look a little more posh than the average traveler. Maybe if she goes in first.
Mhm. So are we trying to figure out marching order to go into this place?
Well, you did
Restaurant
say
marching order.
5-star, so I'm like, we're gonna get kicked out. They're gonna be like, nah.
yeah. So
Yeah,
who should be the face of the party in this instance then?
I will try to do it. I will
Okay.
just-
Yeah,
I will face
Phaedra
it.
has like no charisma, so that's probably a good choice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
I
damn,
could
I
be
don't
the
know.
I could be the muzzle of the party. I don't know about the ugly mug of the party. I could do one of those things.
All
I'm
right.
trying to think about it as well, but I'm not sure what to do with it. But
you can
okay,
use
let's
me
just
however you want. I do have a lot of charisma.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh.
Giggity.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Seduce them.
Listen, you're the one that
Oh
phrased
no!
that way.
Somebody already in chat paid for a seduction roll, so I guess we have no choice but to feed that.
wait,
Yeah.
seduce the wait staff or seduce the party member?
No.
Whatever
It's
the
that.
No,
first
no.
seduction is.
Oh,
I would
Jesus, no.
assume that you're gonna like flirt with the host or hostess to get us.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, so let's actually I don't think I wrote what the hostess is. I'm gonna roll 1d2 and 1 is female, 2 is male. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
So we got a female. Female hostess.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if I actually have some of that.
Okay.
So am I doing it or someone else?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to be the face, so yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Unless you want to do it. Unless you want to tag along with me, so that would be fine, I guess.
You know, I mean, I will tag along. I am probably the most charismatic one in the party.
I'm just gonna say, guys, I actually have no money on me, but
That's fine. We'll persuade them.
all
to
right.
roast in for free.
If everything goes bad, I can just try to do one of my tricks and shows, I guess.
Or I could burn down the place.
Oh no, don't
Let's
do that.
not
that-
burn down the house.
That's not a good plan at all. But let's keep that in mind, but not on the top list. Okay.
Okay. I'll be on there somewhere. Or you know what? I'm sure Sar can have a word with them or two.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's
Wait.
we got
Alright.
more help. Then. Okay, we're just heading to the restaurant then. All right.
Yeah.
Alright, as you kind of walk in, there's this blonde hair, half down to the shoulders, just looking up in a white blouse and black pants, and she kind of stares over in your direction. Hello, welcome to the... And she stops for a moment. Silver Blessing, how can I help you?
I'm so sorry. Do I frighten you in any way, or my friends did?
No, it's just...
I
you
gotta
new?
say, I gotta say, this is the least of your concern. We're just here to try the food from the restaurant because we were smelling it out on the streets. It was amazing.
Oh,
we're
I
just
know,
like,
right?
"Oh, we should try it. We should just try it."
Absolutely, you should.
The thing is, we're
Mhm.
new in town, but
Mhm.
we're actually planning on working with the guild here, the Adventurers Guild, and we're going to talk to.
Oh, your adventures. Well, that changes everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that do.
Well, well, yeah, a little bit. I mean, your clothing and everything was a little odd, but I get it. You're on the job, but you want a good meal.
Yeah.
Must have just
Yeah, we're
came
just-
back from a recent event, huh? I bet you got lots of money ready to spend on a good meal, right?
That's the thing. We're still not get paying
Oh,
because
no.
they're delaying it for some reason. I'm not sure. I was actually going to have lunch. We were going to have lunch and talk to what's the name? The Alebs, I guess. Which
Oh.
one of the dealers in the guild.
Okay.
So we're actually trying to get past it. So since we're just very, very hungry and
well,
famigerous trying to feed ourselves in this famous restaurant.
poor
this
little
amazing
thing. All right. First, I'll
Okay.
just have to go over the basics though, because I can't. My boss kind of points towards the back where there's like a chef cooking. You can kind of like smell the food wafting out. She goes, "It's like a 50 gold for a group experience. So if you want to sit down in here and have a good meal, yeah, it's 50 gold. I'm sorry. I mean, if you have that, we can arrange it. The best meal you've ever had, but."
Tell you what, my lady. What if I make a show for everyone in the place? A performance?
I mean, I don't know. I'll have to ask my boss.
Can you
And
please get to him and talk about it, please? At
make a
least?
persuasion check at this point, and you may have the advantage that you were awarded if you want to use it on this. Otherwise, you can hold it.
Or you can use it on the boss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you want to hold it. All right, so you want
I
to just
will
make it
use-
normal. All right.
Yeah, just normal.
You know what? I'm almost. Well, okay, good.
Oh, that's awesome. 19, that's good.
She goes, okay, I tell you what, why don't you guys wait here? And, like, it's like a receptional area where you can, like, sit down and wait to be seated and everything. And there's, like, an elf and a half-elf that are kind of together on one of these seats to just watch in your group. And they kind of, like, move further down to, like, make room or just get away from you a little bit. And,
Hello.
hi. And she walks away. And she goes to the back and starts talking to whoever. But you guys are left here for a moment. You guys want to talk about anything before she comes back?
Yeah, I talked to Krista and it says, so, what happens if she comes back and she says no? Do you have a plan B?
Yeah, I actually... look, I'm not good at making plans. I'm actually good at improvising. So that's what I'm going to do from this point forward. But, well, I'm actually really good at this, so might more... I don't know. Just stick with me, okay? We got it.
Okay, and if you need any help, just ask. I think I could be a bit more persuasive, and I'm weak.
Okay, say so.
She starts to come back with another woman who is dressed up in like a white culinary outfit with the white little culinary hat. She too also has like blonde streaks of hair coming out, kind of like pulled back behind her head away so that it's like out of the way whenever she's working. And she goes, "All right, Shelly, who are the... Oh, you got 2 minutes. Get it out. Show me your bit."
Okay. Hello, my name is Krister Nefson. We are working for we're going to be working to the guild. I will have to talk to Alexa to get our paid forward. And we're actually planning on having lunch in here today because we thought the food was amazing. Just by the smell, you know? You got a feeling. I actually know that you do know about it. So the thing is, we don't have the money right now, but we're planning to get the money after talking to Labs. And then we're going to get back here and get everything done. So would you mind if you have the group experience on your restaurant and then come back to get to you?
So let me get this straight. You want to start a bill? Is that what you want to do? You want to...
Yeah. If that's not okay to you, I can actually try to pay in any other way. Like, I don't show it very much, or people just don't want to see that in me because I'm a tiefling, but I am a bard, and I actually can play music to all your guests. So imagine that. A restaurant full of customers,
Play me a
and more
quick ditty.
customers getting in.
Yeah, play me a quick ditty. Let me hear it. I need to know.
Need a note?
Yeah, just play a quick ditty real quick.
So I would just sit on the ground,
Mhm.
push one of the chairs towards me, and just trying to make a drum beating with it the best I can.
You not
Because
have
I
any...
have no instruments in the moment.
you have no instruments? I thought you got one.
I have no, I do not.
Oh.
Can I assist them as I do have an instrument on me?
Yes,
You
she may.
do?
Okay, so
I
that
do.
worked.
I have the pan flute.
Oh, jeez. Okay, that's okay.
Then
that.
one of you make the performance at advantage, or you can both roll separate.
Yeah, I'm gonna
What do we do, man?
do. I'm gonna do
I
it.
actually have a drum on me.
Oh, Jesus. Can I use that?
Oh, we should.
You all three
Everyone
roll.
but the
You roll.
bard has instruments.
Wow.
I'm feeling irresponsible right now. Then, so I'm just gonna roll it. Okay.
Yeah, everybody
Okay,
roll
that's
who has an
17.
instrument. All right, so we got a... Or you want the advantage? Well...
Yeah. Can I use that or no?
Yeah, I'll let you have it. And then a 16 for... And then if, what's his name? Sorry. Sorry. This is gonna be weird. Go ahead, Sarah, if you can make performance check
It's
as
sort
well.
of drumming. Okay, I didn't say he was good at it.
Yeah. Thank you for the host.
Oh, wow.
By choice. Yeah, boom, boom. You're literally off beat with the Krister, and you're just like filling it up with awkward stepping noises and stuff. But the pan flute and the other beating for Krister kind of goes, and the woman's kind of like judging the lizard folk for a minute, like, okay, no, yeah, it's not.
This beat comes from Southern Isles.
Explains a lot about where you come from, good sir. Alright, Shelly, I tell you what. If they're from the Adventurers Guild, go ahead and write up a tab for now. No, we don't need them to perform. I mean, it's good, but it's not good. You know what I mean? We can't have them smearing our name. But as long as they promise to pay, we can go ahead and make them a meal and let them remember a good place to eat whenever they're hungry. And
Alright.
Shelly goes, "Oh, okay. All right, sis, I'll take care of it." And then she walks back to the culinary, goes back to the kitchen and starts cooking. And Shelly smiles real brightly. He's like, "Well, looks like you're all in luck. Come follow me. I'll go get you a table." And she leads you into this restaurant. And it is just decorated very expensive. Like, paying 50 gold for a meal for a group experience is still, it's out of this world. So they went all out. Tablecloths, oaken chairs, mahogany tables decked with the little vases every so often. Just a very well put together scenario. And she takes you to a far, far, far table away from everybody else.
Oh.
How about here? We'll put you right here. And then she starts handing you all a menu. And the menu has prices in it, but she says, "Don't worry, the 50 gold experience will pay for whatever you want, so feel free to go ahead." And a lot of these menu items look like they have a starting fee of 5 gold, reaching anywhere to 15 gold each. And you can order anything from a lobster dish, shrimp platters. You just think seafood, and everything in a seafood is going to be on that menu.
Sarav immediately throws away the menu
Okay.
and goes, where is fish?
Oh, I could get you a lot of fish. How much fish do you want? She's got her little notepad out ready to write down everything.
What? Fish.
Mm-hmm.
The ones from water.
Yes.
Sorry if they have these options as fish. They have this first one, this second one you might enjoy. Lady, I'm sorry. Is this one like big? A big fish? The biggest fish.
Do you want like cod or do you want like marlin? Like we got some trophy kills in there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a trophy shot good, I guess.
All right. And yeah, she'll go and get your specific orders and also like bring out breadsticks and stuff for you guys to enjoy in the meantime. And unless there's something you really want to order, I mean, it'll be like a good spread of shrimps, cocktails, whatever you want to drink, lobster dishes and stuff like that. Unless you have anything specific to add.
Oh, yeah, some beer would be nice.
What is that?
Oh, some beer.
Some beer? Yeah. She says, "Is ale okay?" Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll get you some ale.
Phaedra's just gonna fold her menu and go, just whatever the typical special is, please. And
Absolutely.
also wine.
Also what?
Wine, please.
Wine for you. Got it, dear. Red or white?
White, please.
Oh, yes. Good selection. All right. If that's everything, I'll be back here shortly with your drinks. Here's some breadsticks, and I'll be... And she goes, turn your order in. And you guys are left in this far corner, away from most of the other people, so you know you're kind of like put out, but hey, you're getting a meal.
I look at Sar and I say, I think next time we're just going to leave you outside. We'll bring you food, but we'll leave you outside. This is kind of far away from the entrance. What you guys think?
That doesn't matter actually. It could. I do know that you could have gone better, but at least we're here. We have to pay still, but we're here. We're gonna have some lunch, good lunch at least.
Can we talk about how this could have gone better by, I don't know, maybe telling us why you don't have a instrument on you?
Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. To get here, to get here, I never had that much money. But to get here, I had to sell a bunch of things. That included my lute, my horn, not my actual horn, but my instrument horn and my lyre. So yeah, I don't have much of those things before. That's why I want to have a bit of money, because I want to bulk them back. And the ones I sold were for a friend, but I actually had to sell them to get money to go after this friend of mine. But yeah, it's something I do have to worry about.
Krister use drum.
Huh? I'm actually not good at drums, my friend, but thanks.
Okay.
I will try to improve in it. Don't worry. But thank you very much.
We
Yeah,
We need to
I
get you
have.
an instrument ASAP. I mean, I don't know if I really want to hear you sing to us to inspire us. Unless you're
Well,
going to
it
start.
seems like we aren't going to have a choice about going to the Adventurers Guild now.
Why?
Because we have to pay this bill, and to pay this bill, we have to go to the adventures. I got ourselves in this kind of trouble just to get the meal, but
You got us into debt already.
yeah, but I'm
We
actually good
haven't
at
done
paying
much.
those.
Here's
Just
your
got into
wine. Here's your ale. Starts handing out all the ales as she kind of sneaks back to your table, and then she turns away. You have drinks now.
She poisoned the water.
No, that's funny water.
I
You-
raise a mug in the air and say, I like to make a toast
Oh,
to the bard that's going to shake his booty when he wants to inspire us.
oh, yeah, that we're making fun of me. Okay, then I will boast to that. I'll raise my glass as well.
Mm.
That's important. We
Maybe-
at least we're having
Maybe
fun,
you should
right?
just watch you shake your butt.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm-
have enough gold to pay him for that.
Oh boy, I'm not that kind of bard, okay?
Not that kind of performer.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys are like relaxing here, having a little good cut up fun, talking about the events, eventually you are presented with your meal. Lobster, fish, lots of fish. There's a big old marlin that's been like steam cooked with garlic and other herbs and spices. Definitely well put together, and it's just a meal for you, Sarv. Like you could just tear into this thing.
Excellent. If there's any whole fish, I'm gonna try to swallow that whole.
Oh gosh, well good luck. This thing's as big as you.
Oh, okay. No, that's definitely off the table.
Well, it's on the table. Definitely on the table. But you could take it in pieces, my friend. You could take it in pieces is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are all this seafood. I hope you're not allergic, but there you go. Sushi, even, little sushi rolls of raw fish that might even also help appetite taste buds get tasted with your lovely lizard folk. I'm running out of adjectives here, really.
Okay. Well, I eat like the
Yeah, you guys have a
barbaric
random-
animal that I am.
Yeah. And everybody else is allowed to eat and drink as they please.
Yes, does the sushi come with the sauce as well?
Yes, wasabi sauce and
Oh,
the ginseng, I believe.
I'm gonna pick up some of the breadsticks and just tuck it on a bunch of those, not too much, and stick it in my pocket.
I think everybody kind of does that, right?
I look at him
that's
and discuss like their breadsticks are usually free.
Yeah, I know, but they're not for me. So I'll just look to another, turn my gaze to another side, just avoiding it. It's not for me. Don't judge, please.
What are you going to do? Take those breadsticks and sell them to get some instruments?
You are awfully sarcastic, Emil.
I can't help it.
It's
I'm
for a
dark
friend.
elf.
It's for a friend. I have a mouse friend called Morose. He's on my pocket right now. I don't show him on a fancy place like this. That's why I'm picking up the breads, okay?
Oh, okay. It's just.
Yeah, I do have a bad mouse.
I just say it's just kind of odd you're not that kind of bard that has a musical instrument on you. That's all. It's just kind of a new experience. But you do you. And I dig into the sushi and grab the wasabi and I just start, dipping it into the wasabi and soy sauce and
There you
drinking
go.
beer.
Yeah. Just going to town. Yeah, this meal will definitely keep you satisfied throughout the day. It is very... Oh man, I don't know how to even describe what a good meal this is. You're just going to have to use your imagination to tell me how good it is. But no, it's very ritzy, very fancy, and it was really well put together by a professional chef who rolled a natural 30 on her performance check on cooking it, if that helps.
Natural.
Boy.
Oh,
Word.
damn.
Yes.
Holy cow.
Her kitchen gives her bonuses.
Jesus.
I guess.
Alright.
Consistent bonuses because she has to be the best. At any rate,
Boy, I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind a D30.
no, it was a 20 plus 10.
Oh.
Yeah. Natural 20 plus 10. There you go. But no, at
Alright.
any rate, you guys are full stuff. You spent about an hour here. It's probably around 1 in the afternoon at this point. And Shelly comes back around and hands you a bill and says, just pay this when you get ready. I got your
Okay.
ticket.
Ow.
And I wish you guys luck on getting that adventure resolved. Hope to have you
Thank you
back
very
here
much.
soon.
I hope so.
Sarov looks at the paper and goes,
What is?
This is a bill, Sarah. We actually have to pay for this food because it's not free. And this
Barter?
means I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
Barter?
she walked away.
Oh, we actually tried to barter before we ate, so that's why we were trying to play something, and I just start drumming on a chair. At least that was fun, right? I look at Neil.
Yeah, yes, it was fun. I gotta whip out my instrument and show everyone what a spellcaster can do.
Yeah. So you didn't tell me what you were actually.
Oh,
what you do.
yes, I got preoccupied. So basically, I like magic. I like blowing stuff up and burning it down. I'm that kind of a fun spellcaster.
Okay. And let's just hope you don't blow us with that magic. Sounds good.
Oh, don't worry. Maybe Sar if he gets out of order, but I mean,
Why?
You do know that's a no situation, right?
for Sar, no, I'm just saying. I mean, Sar, you've just been kind of crazy lately. Let's just hope to get you feeling better, okay?
Sort of feel very good.
Okay.
He's not sick.
No, not after this meal at least. But yeah.
Mm.
So, guys, I got you all in trouble because the first thing we did in town, besides chasing a dragon, a Komodo dragon, I guess, it's getting a bill. So, you guys wanna pay up that thing?
Pay up what thing?
The
I'm-
bill.
I'm fine
The
with
bill. I'm showing the bill to them.
Sarah puts a drum on the table.
Oh, we're not gonna pay like this.
the drum should cover
Oh.
it, right?
Barter?
Oh no, don't. Sorry, no. Let's get gold to pay this. Okay, they don't want to barter anymore. They want gold.
I look at that. I thought we didn't have any gold to do this. How are we going to pay the bill?
Yeah, we're going to pay it after we visit the guild. That's the deal I made.
They're just going to let us walk out without paying the bill?
Yeah, but we are going to get back and pay the bill whenever we get money. Deal.
Maybe you should ask first to make sure that it's
No.
that, and they're not going to charge us extra per day late.
I told you they started a tap.
Okay.
That's it. Just so let's get going.
You all
Okay, let's
stand
get
up.
going.
Alright.
Yeah, I stand up.
Yeah.
We all
Net
do.
drops and everybody goes to wash dishes for the rest of the day because you're paying off this. No, I'm kidding. That's me going on a tangent.
Jesus.
No, you're able
Yeah,
to.
it'd be a week.
You're able to get up and take your leave. Shelly smiles big and wide and watches you leave. Come back soon.
We will. Thank you very much. I'm gonna
Fish is
bring
good.
this back.
Thank you. I'll let Sis know. And she kind of runs off and continues doing her job. You are now back
So-
on the open street. Go ahead.
To the Adventurers Guild ever
Yeah, I
Yes.
guess.
eaten?
Sweet.
Yeah, now you are fed.
Okay.
So,
Krister, can you lead the way? I think
Yeah,
you
sure.
you
I do know
found
the
out
way
where
you
it
would-
was.
Yeah, we have to go over there and I guide them all to the directions I got from the lady you
Okay.
urgent today.
all right, yeah. And as you kind of travel through town, passing a few people who kind of look at you a little peculiar, especially with Sarif in party, you guys reach a 2-story house, what it looks like. And out in the front of this house, there's a big old sign that says, it says Pillar of Light Adventuring Guild. And under there, there's like a little slogan, "We bring the light where the darkness strays." and you're able to see people come in and go in who look pretty much like an adventuring type, but many of them have like very like dress up clothing as they enter and leave. So
That's odd.
yeah, you guys are.
Let's try to talk to someone. We have to talk to Ellipse. Sorry. So I'm gonna try to barge in the door and talk to someone inside.
Bling bling bling. So you walk into
Hello?
this, and off in the far corner, let me just grab her token real quick. You see this young lady behind a counter, and she just kind of looks up with spectacles on instead of this cute little image she has here. I don't know if you can see that or not. And she just kind of greets you and says, yes, can't... God damn it, let me see if I can work on this. Please, how can I help you? She kind of like motions.
Yeah, I'm sorry, are you Ellipse?
We...
Okay, so my name is Christopher, and I was asking for directions to the Adventurers Guild. Am I in the right place, I guess? I
Yes.
do think I am the right
Yes,
place.
you have found the place. How can I help you?
Yeah, we're actually a group, and we're trying to get some jobs to
Oh,
do. and
yes, see? Yes,
Do you
I
have
see.
anything available?
Well,
My
just...
friends here, we actually already have a bill to pay, so yeah, so that's my fault. But yeah,
Oh, so you all still needs to register then, correct?
I didn't understand that, but I
Yeah, I'm
think
not
that's
doing her
correct,
any
yeah.
justice. She's
Yeah, I'm
got like
I'm
this...
sorry.
We need
So
to
I-
register.
You need to... Yeah, I'm trying to give her a French accent, but at the same
Oh,
time,
okay.
it's not...
No, that sounds alright.
Okay, cool. And she's like, sweet, what I need you to do is sign this here, this sheet. And she hands you a form, and the form has put your name here, your current, basic information, name, location, where you're from, stuff like that. And you're able to spend time, fill it out. We don't have to go into it too deep. And then once you fill it out, sign your name at the bottom. She says, okay, once you have that done, I can hand you these stones. And she pulls out these special looking rocks. They're all kind of uniformed, but they're not very they're not very decorative. They're just very plain, but they're very uniform, as in looking pretty much the same. And she says,
Do we have to use that?
these are just to indicate contracts and transcommunicate information as you complete your journeys, your adventures. Yes. You apply these to the contracts that we give you. It's just a way to magically communicate in case needed. And
All right.
as you sign the information to the sheet, she hands you the rock and says, please, just for just a moment. And she puts her hand over yours. And a little light goes off. And you can see the stone light up for a minute. And she says, keep that on your person. And then you should be able to continue to take quests from my guild.
Okay, I'll just put up on my jacket and thank you very much. And so,
And
the
she...
job.
Yes. Let me finish your party the rest of the way, please. And she pretty much invites everybody in to do the same thing. Everybody
Or
does
the
so.
Stone or filling
Yeah.
out the information.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, you've all been given the information to fill out while you watched him do the stone first.
Sarev is struggling.
Is
Hey,
there a
just-
problem, my friend?
Why so many papers?
It's just a one paper. You just have to flip up top to bottom. Do you need help? I could help
I'm
you
gonna-
if you liked. She takes the
I'm gonna
paper.
help him.
Oh, you're going to help him?
Okay.
Very well then.
So you have to sign here, and this is for this. This is for this. Do you still think I do have more rules than these guys?
What's that?
I'm just messing with sorry.
What?
It's sorry. I'm asking if he does think I still have more rules than this guild, but just messing around.
Oh, do we have...
So many rules everywhere. Fill paper, so Sorev can go hunting.
Yeah, we're gonna go hunting soon. Don't worry. But you have to sign this first and pick up that glowy stone.
What is sign?
It's for your DNA right there at the end.
Yeah, you have to
I don't
write
know why I
your
did
name.
this to myself. Okay.
This is like ink and quill, or what is this?
Yeah.
Okay, looking at what other people are doing, I pour some ink on my hand and slap my hand wherever that signature is.
As your hand glow kind of hit, you're like, as soon as it slaps on that piece of paper, the glow of the ink kind of like takes over, and she goes, "Oh, very well, come over here, we get you this show." Puts a stone underneath the table there, or on the table with your claw on top of it and her hand above yours. And you can feel this warm light come up for a moment from the stone, and she goes, "Okay, keep that stone on you and you'll be able to apply for more jobs in the field if needed. Just keep it with you, don't let it get lost. It is your guild card, per se."
Okay.
They're gonna talk to us through this.
And any other, like, Phaedra,
no.
do you do this? And
Yeah. You just read over the document. Is there anything that looks out of place about the document to her?
Make a, investigation, I believe, would be suffice.
Okay.
Being the kind of person that you are.
Wow.
This is a very
no.
well-written document. Doesn't seem to have any loopholes whatsoever. No demons, no nothing. You think this
Why
document's
do you say it like that?
because it makes you feel bad. Yeah, no deal with devils, I should say. Yeah, doesn't look like a devil deal.
If you had me roll insight instead of investigation, I probably would have been okay. Oh yeah, she signs it.
All right. Yeah, but
Looks good
yeah,
to me.
yeah, looks good.
At least you're checking. I didn't do it.
Yeah, at least you checked. He's like, okay, so
I mean-
I'm just.
To be
This is
fair,
fine. And just
She works
sign it.
at the library. She's gonna read over. a
Yeah,
document.
that's exactly what I expect from you. All right, and then Neil.
Nell looks over the document and asks, "Why do you need all this information about us?"
This information is used to enchant the stone so that whenever you are communicated with, we'll be able to communicate with you because we have your information. Does that make sense? Marjorie?
What kind of information do you need from us specifically?
Well, it's got like your name, just name, location, where you're from. Stuff that would like make it easier to identify you, as if you needed that kind of information to use certain spells.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's not
not-
asking for your social security number or anything like that. So
Well, Nell will go and take the paper, write down her name, but make up the rest of the stuff.
okay, fair
So that
enough.
she's not fully giving away her information.
Thank you for
Say,
the
okay,
host, Heather.
here's the paper.
Oh, oui. He takes the paper and sets the stone on the table. Your hand on top of the stone and hers on top of yours. Just one moment, and we go ahead and chop the stone. Glows for a moment, and then she.
What does the stone do?
It's basically a way to communicate with you as you're out in the field, and you can complete contracts in real time instead of coming all the way back to the guild. But still, you would need to come back.
Hold on. Just
We?
doesn't only one of us need to do this?
You all have an individual stone in case you needs it. Sometimes people go do their own and join other adventuring parties. You are just registering for the guild, so you are all together.
Well, isn't the piece of paper already registering for the guild?
Yes, you must register individually. You can be a group, I do not mind. Me. But you must register single. And then you can form your party, and no problemo. You keep the stone on you. Make sure you don't lose it. It is your membership to the guild. It's basically a guild membership card.
So you can't use it to track us or anything. Or you wouldn't, right?
Just put mess on papers so tribe can go.
Oui, there is a event request ready if you are wanting. But if you wish to continue to ask me questions, we may continue as well. What would you like?
I look at Sar and say, Sar, I'm going on your word. Although your word's been kind of weird lately.
Okay.
So, if something happens to us, we know who to blame, and I take
What?
the stone.
Why?
If something happens to us, you have
Yeah.
me to blame. Don't worry about it. I got us into this. You're
It
playing
puts
on-
mess on paper and then it leaves.
I put the mess on the paper. Take the stone and leave.
Alright, there you go. But you might want to... Where are you going?
Yeah,
I-
don't worry
I-
about her.
I was told by my party member, who I'm trusting right now.
Okay, so, Ellipse, what's gonna tell me about the job? I'm sorry about
Wait.
her.
Oh, it's very okay. It's okay. She pulls out a paper and hands it over, and it basically has information about a village just north of where you're currently at called Stillbrook. There has been a government raid recently in one of the villages nearby. We've just gotten a request from Aneta, who lives up there. If you would go and check in with her, she might be able to help you locate what these goblins are, and I'm probably going to lose his accent so I can actually tell you what's going on without losing my train of thought on this. But she informs you that you are to go to a village known as Stillbrook, which is like maybe 5 miles north, and there you are to meet with a halfling named Aneta, an old woman who can tell you more, who sent in the request. And then you could probably visit the town to find out more information as well. But apparently, the short and long of it, a bunch of goblins came into their city, stole a bunch of goods, and the one thing in particular is a book that Aneta had that was very valuable, and she wants it back.
Okay.
Yep.
This
And there
sounds
you go.
promising. Okay.
Complete that
Yeah.
mission, and here's the paper. And once you're done, you can even add your stone to the paper afterwards, or you just bring your stone back here, and we go ahead and achieve the mission. It's just going on to like details on how you can complete your mission and actually come back and claim your prize.
Okay. Okay.
This here quest rewards 100 gold, and maybe even more depending upon how much you help the village. So do a good job.
Okay. So, all right.
Oui, oui,
looks
monsieur.
Looks like we're hunting
Phoebe?
goblins, Sarv.
Alright. I hope you enjoyed her. She was an ideal that came to me over the weekend.
Mhm.
It's awesome. Really hard to understand sometimes,
Yeah.
but good.
Well, I was trying to give her a French accent. If I did terribly, I can just go back to normal speak. It's okay.
It was
But,
fine. It was fine.
Alright, my friend. So now you are free to leave this lovely establishment. And by the way, there's like this big old common room that you're currently in as well, where there's like 3 or 4 picnic table like benches and tables in the middle of it. And you can see some of the adventurers who are part of this guild like starting to have drinks of ale and stuff like that. And a bulletin board that's pretty much empty for now because it's like midday and most of the jobs have been taken. But this one in particular just came in, so you managed to snag it before anybody else found out about it.
All right. So
Sweet.
we got a job.
Alright,
So
sounds good.
you guys gonna
Well,
move there already? or-
Shall we head to the village we need to help, guys?
I was going to ask you that because you were the one who wanted to go somewhere first. So what do you say about it, Phaedra?
Well, I need to return this book to my library, but I need to finish transcribing it, so I have some time.
Did Phaedra hear the whole exchange about the quest itself, or no? Like, how much of that was she paying attention to?
I didn't hear much of it.
Yeah,
A little
I
distracted
actually
by your
I would actually share the information about what we have to do with everyone else. Yeah.
Alright. Make a history check. Related to people, perhaps? Someone you might have met? Okay, never mind.
Oof.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I'm rolling awfully.
Hey, at least these are not story-breaking rolls. So yeah, whatever the names were, it just kind of breezes over you. You probably never met them or whatnot. But yeah, how do you plan to get there? Are you walking? Do you want to find horses? What's the agenda, guys? You tell me.
Well, horses will cost us money, so I think we should just walk.
Just walk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it's
should
like
just walk.
5-mile trek. All right.
That's not that far.
Yeah, it's kind of okay, but
You
actually
guys
we
have
already
a full
deal,
belly.
so
Yeah, you have a full belly. You got plenty of energy to work off. So yeah.
I have some time, so we just walk it.
All right. traveling out of Jillian Cove, you make your way on a road that kind of like slams northward for a little bit, curves to the east a bit, kind of back up to the north, but you just kind of like follow it. It's a little windy at times, maybe going too far out. Even at some points, you might be tempted just to cross over the curves, if you would. But yeah, what's the marching order? Who's leading and who's?
I would lead.
All right, so we put
Everyone else
him up front.
to-
And going from top to bottom there, you kind of put yourselves in however order you want.
I'd probably be in the middle somewhere.
All right, go ahead. And
I'll go second, or is this a 2x2?
you
I'll
can
in
go
the
2 by
front,
2 if you want.
lucky.
Yeah, you can go 2 by 2 if you want. The road's wide enough. And Phaedra, you're right there.
Sure.
This is just for marching order, nothing in particular. All right, so you guys start marching your way out of town and get some odd looks, as you have been, with Sarv in your party, and probably your tiefling friend as well, but the rest of you seem fairly normal, looking to them, and you continue your way north. You spend, about 5 miles, would be about maybe an hour. So you spend about an hour walking, trekking the road, and you come across this small village, and this village has a little bit of smoke coming up from it, like there's been some recent fires or something. And as you make your way in, you can see like people just kind of like bringing burnt down pieces that they could finally touch and moving it away. They're just disheveling places that's caught on fire. It's like they're in the middle of a complete reconstruction of certain buildings. I guess as soon as you walk in, there's not too many buildings in this village, and what you see are mostly humans who are outside who are gathering up like broken down parts of the building or tying up broken roof pieces that have like bent over, like banisters that fell down, and they're trying to pulley them up in some way. Also, you can make out what looks like a bunch of children who are like on one side of the village just trying to play and stay out of the adults' way, and an elderly halfling over there with the children just kind of like keeping watch. What would you like to do with you?
I guess that's Anita. So, let's talk to her. You guys want to talk to someone else? Or can I try to investigate the town, because I want to know what's the kind of force, how many goblins attack that place. Can I do that?
Sure. You can make a I guess an investigation if you want to like gather up, or do an investigation. Let's see what that gets us.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm not good at those as well.
I mean,
That's them.
Let me take a look at something real quick. Probably going to lessen this a little bit too. It looked like a good number. Like, if you were to place it somewhere between 10 to 20. Like, it's such a wide range because that just wasn't a good enough roll to pinpoint. But it had to be a large group of something in order to do this, especially if they were goblins. I mean, some of these guys look like they could fight, but they were just caught unaware. And it looks like this stuff happened early morning, and they're still just like, they just put out some fires in certain places, and they just finally were able to start, getting into the buildings and trying to what's the word? Like, they were able to start reconstructing, I guess, trying to see what they can salvage. That's the word. Trying to salvage what they can. Yeah, so they're currently salvaging like 4 major buildings in this village.
Okay, now I'm going to try to talk to Anita.
Alright, so you watch this old halfling just kind of like got a staff, and like a small staff where she's using it like a cane. The top of it kind of like bulky, and it kind of like slenders down, and she's just kind of like slanted over it, watching the kids play, and then you kind of like approach her, and she kind of like turns her attention.
Anita?
Who are you?
Oh, hi. My name is Nefs, and I'm working with the guild, Pillar of Light.
Flam?
I'm sorry, what?
What did you say? Flam?
I'm working with the guild. We're here on your request.
The guild. Very good, very good.
You had something stolen
Yes!
earlier this morning, right?
Them dirty goblins stole my book, and I need it back! She violently starts yelling.
I was just.
And the kids go, "Oh, sorry, dearies." And then she's kind of like approaches you guys a little closer. He's like, "I need this book back. It was entrusted to me, and I trust that you."
Phaedra's gonna perk up and be like, "What kind of book is it?"
"Oh, it's a very old book, my dear. You might even find an interest. But are you one of the archivists?"
Yes, I am.
"Oh my gosh, dear! I thought I recognized that outfit. Yes, you must get this book back." She looks at you intently. "I used to serve as a scribe once, but I retired many years ago, and they entrusted this book to me, and we must get it back. Oh, they sent me such good help. This is good news. Good news." And she kind of gets cheerful for a moment, and then she goes, "Oh God, that's too much help for me. Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay, I'm not the only one that was affected by this. If you want, you can ask around town and see if anybody else needs help. But I need this book. These damn goblins came in at the middle of the night, woke me up, and in early morning, as soon as they all left, they took the book. They took the book." She kind of gets growling and angry about it again. "But we must get it back.
Okay.
We must get it back."
So, what can you tell me about those goblins? Anything that would help me try our group to find it?
They went west through the fields, stayed
West
off the
to
road,
fields.
and then that's
Okay.
the last we know of it. We did have some people try to track it, but we have no warriors in this village. Look at all these puny humans. Kind of like, not as lucky as me. Never will be, but that's okay. I
Yeah,
take
humans,
care of
right?
them. Yeah, and she like pats the head of one of the kids nearby. "I take care of them," and then walks back to you. "At any rate, we must find this book. Feel free to ask around, but this book must be returned." She looks at Phaedra with earnesty and it's like, "You understand."
Oh, yes, of course.
Goblins?
Okay.
I don't know why they took a book, and I hope to hell that they did not eat it, but we must save this book. I don't care if you killed all of them. They must die for what they have done. Yes, kill them all. She just seems senile at this point.
Oh. Okay.
Sarah
then-
turns to the group and goes,
This one never eat goblin before.
Well, Sarah, if they've damaged that book, I assure you, you may eat all of it.
Oh,
Might be a
Bingo.
fine meal for you, big guy. And she like slaps her stick up against your scales and like,
don't touch.
"I didn't touch. The staff touched. Now don't give me no backlip. Now go find my book."
Oh,
Is just scared about the situation right now. Just what the hell's going on?
I just look and say, all this for a stupid book.
She turns and stares daggers at you and it's like,
Oh.
"It's not
Yes.
stupid. This
Phaedra's
book,
going to turn and glare as well, just
this book
disdainfully.
This book is a history of the Southern Isles before they got blown to bits. Not many people know it, but this is the journey of Jazval. We must salvage that book. It's the only history of the Casco." Oh, she kind of like stops and pants. It's like, "Just find my damn book."
What happens if we don't find the book?
Then we lose a big piece of art history.
Sorry, was sneezing. So, okay, we
Shut
do have to find a book now. That's okay, and thank you very much for your help. We'll try our best to find it. All right.
All right, very well.
Thank you. Do you know anyone else who lost something important that we might help salvage in this situation?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
from
As
town.
I said, many people in this city need help.
Okay.
I wasn't the only
So-
victim. The let me see here. I'm trying to check. The horse stable. They've lost a couple horses. The general goods store ran by Archie. You might like him. He's the same skin tone as you, tiefling friend.
Oh,
Yes. Well, wait a minute, no, he has horns. He doesn't have the skin color. My bad. But yes, he's a tiefling who runs the general goods. You should definitely check up with him.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick myself in the ass if I was wrong about that. I was wrong about that. Damn it. No. Okay, the tiefling owns a... What is this star? What did you write? Yeah, but what does he write? Oh, okay. The Barter Mermex is a tavern, I guess? Okay, this is apparently a food stocking place. My bad. Has like decorative jewelry, stuff like that. More fanciful goods. So she's like the Barter Mermex, where they do a lot of bartering with ornate decorations and stuff like that. I believe they sell 2 expensive kegs from him, and then Archie, of course. Yeah, and yeah, the Barter Mermex, the owner there. Oh, that's his name, Barter Mermex. Oh, fuck him. Whatever. You can help him if you want, but Archie needs help too. And let's see who else. Yeah, and she tells you to go to horse stable, check to see how many horses they lost, check the general goods and the specialty goods, and then you could probably check with the paralyzing donkey, a tavern that got its name from a donkey. Oh, okay, now I'm with me. The owner of the bar is okay. He's the owner of the tavern. That's what happened. I spaced when I shouldn't have.
Who is the owner of the
Talk to
tavern?
Barter Mermex. He's the tiefling owner of the tavern. So he owns the tavern. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. My notes are
No problem.
disheveled.
It's way too much to remember. I'm trying to make notes here. So it's okay. Let's tag along and see what we can help with those people, right? Let's go first to the stables, I guess. What do you think, guys?
Sure.
Yeah.
We go.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just curious. What was our quest from the guild? I kind of ran out after I signed my name.
Yeah, we actually gotta get this halfling's lady Aneta's her book back from the braid. But if we can help more people in the village, I would just look at her at Newt for a moment and just say, "We get more gold." It's like changing my first answer.
I see where your loyalties lie. Okay, yes, let's help out more people then.
Yeah.
Where would you like to begin?
Let's go to the stables first, right?
No, right. You head to it's not very far either. Like, most of these places are within, like, good 50 feet, if not further. You find a horse stall named Elliot's Horse Stall, and here you find a man who, tending what few horses he has left, and he kind of, like, perks up, sees some new people coming in. Can I help you?
Actually, I was thinking the other way around. We're here to help the village, I guess.
Okay.
Aneta just dropped a quest on the guilds, Adventure Guild, and we're here to do it. So, the goblins took anything from you? I'm sorry, I don't know your name. My name is Kristen Nefzer.
Yeah, the name's Elliot. Elliot Reed. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah, these damn goblins, they came in here and they stole Sally, Thelma, and he's pointing at stalls, Betty, and Jack.
Oh.
And there are 4 empty
horse.
stalls there. Yep, Sally, she's a pure black breed. I'd love to have that poor thing back. She was really pretty. And Thelma's a tan with reddish spots. And Betty, she had brown with light patches around her neck. But Jack, he was just gray. Just a gray little puck.
Okay,
But, yeah, if you could return these horses to me, I pay you 10 gold for each return. I really hope Sally's okay, and so is Thelma. Those 2 are prize winners, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I actually do not, but we'll try our best to do so.
Right, well, I appreciate your help. If you see any of them, please bring them home.
Can you point, Elliot? I'm sorry, I will do it. Can you point me to the paralyzed donkey? Is that the tavern?
Oh, yeah, just look behind my stalls there, and he, like, points over, and you see, like, a giant sign of a donkey that's kicking somebody in the groin.
Oh, geez, okay. That's it. Thank you very much, Elliot.
Yeah,
we'll try our best.
don't take that picture too personal. Kind of
I'm
lets out a
trying
chuckle.
to.
Yep.
Go ahead then.
Alright, so you head over to the paralyzing donkey. Everybody in tow as well?
Yep, I'll come along.
Yep.
No, okay. And Red?
So we arrive there, and
Alright. So moving on to the paralyzing donkey. You go walk into this half-burnt tavern, and a bartender who's like lifting up tables, picking up chairs, and just trying to figure out how he's going to repair it. You see a olive-skinned tiefling. Like, he looks like he would be normal if not for the horns that were on his head. So he has like ornate horns that he adorns with decorative homemade jewelry on him. And yeah, kind of hard to identify him as such unless he had those. He kind of perks up, looks up, and says, "What do you guys want? What are you doing here? We're kind of closed right now. If you can't quite tell," points to the ceiling.
The tribe has come to eat goblin.
sort of.
So,
I'm sorry. my friend
yes,
has
you
not
know what?
really
I'm on
closed.
board with that plan. Continue. I want to hear more.
That's
Sorry.
it.
Oh, well, don't get me wrong. That'd be great. So you guys are the party that's going to go after these goblins for us? Is that what I'm hearing?
That's
Mhm.
actually it. We're just tagging along to see if we can recover for you anything if you got it stolen or what do you want to
Well,
get from the goblins back.
them fucking goblins stole 2 kegs of very expensive imports from the Southern Isles. I just don't know what to do. Like, that was going to be a big venture for me in the next party that came up. I was going to be able to sell it for 1 gold a pop for 1 flask. It was going to be some really good stuff. But now we can't do that because they stole my stuff.
All right.
So you guys think you can get that back for me?
We can try. We're certainly
They
try to get that.
They stole stuff from the larder as well. I mean, I do serve meals here, and they took a lot of my larder with it. Bring the food back would be great, but if you were to get those kegs back, I would be ever so thankful.
All right. I'm sorry. What's your name again? It's
Oi, Barter Mermax. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure. My name is Christian Epson. It's really odd. I think you're the first tiefling I see around here, but all right.
Yeah, as long as you have a knack for wanting to do honest work, people don't usually give you too much trouble around here.
Yeah, can sense that. They still give you a nod look, but
Oh,
that's
yeah,
all right,
I
guess.
get that all the time, but sometimes if I just put on a hat, the looks go away.
Well, the horns on my head, they just can't be hidden by a hat, so
Nah.
I'll just put it on it and be fine with it. I'll just think of one of the Adornish guy I do have on horns. Just yeah.
All
Gotta-
right, well, I appreciate
show
you
you.
all coming in and telling me you're going after these goblins, and bring my keg and larder back if you can. I'd much appreciate it.
Okay. We do our best. But yeah.
All right, well, if you
Do
ever
know
want
where
to... The what?
Do you know where the general goods are?
Oh,
Archie's, I guess?
yes, I can point that out for you. And he kind of like points down about a block or so. It's not quite that far.
All right.
But-
So, 2 kegs. If we can, we will bring back food. Don't worry, we're just trying to rush things to get those goblins before they do any damage. So,
Absolutely. Well, thank you, friend. It's nice to see a fellow skin around.
see you, mate. And I'll just move ahead to the general goods. We will, I guess.
All right, everybody just kind of following along, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're waiting for it to fight. Is that what I'm hearing? No. All right. So heading to the next location, you see a sign that says Archie's General Goods, and inside is a red-haired human who's just like going around picking up shelves, empty shelves for the most part. And he kind of notices you all starting to walk in. Oh, welcome. I hate to say it, but there's not really much in stock today. But I got a few items left, but not much. What can I do for you?
Not to worry, we are actually here because of the short stock you're having right now. We're
Oh.
trying to solve this goblin problem.
Oh yes, that problem. Please, yes, solve it.
I'm sorry, my name is Kristen Nevson, and these
Okay.
are my friends.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
party from the
Archie.
Pillar of Light.
I run this shop here. Nice to meet you. Well, I'll be damned, but there's only like so much stock left. Like they took all my 10-foot poles and all the backpacks. Well, I might have one or two in the shelf there and a couple climbing kits, but yeah, they took a lot of regular goods. Damn.
Superman, just supplies, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Sounds fine.
I
We'll try
won't-
to get most of the things back. We're actually here on one behalf of Aneta, but we're just trying to talk to everybody in the village to see if we can help with everything else. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
probably
absolutely.
rates are not comfortable. You do want to help the best way you can. I guess I say it for myself.
Yeah, fair enough, man. I mean, if you guys can bring back my goods, I'm not going to question your methods. Damn goblins came in the middle of the night, about damn near burned this town to the ground, if not for our firefighting. But yeah, if you can do something about that and get my stuff back, I could definitely get things back to normal here. You guys need anything before you go, though? Like, I have a couple health potions that were hidden in the vault.
Oh, that would be grateful, but do we actually have road for that?
Oh, you guys are... Okay, I see what happened in here,
I
yeah.
see. Can we get it like a loan for it right now? We might need those in the fight if we are to fight goblins, which I do think it's possible. But
Sounds like I need a persuasion check.
all right.
I think we have one advantage token still on the board if you want to use it.
Yeah, I guess I'll just use it right now because healing potions are fucking amazing.
Alright, yeah, go for it. So you'll have advantage. Go ahead and roll your persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, that's a good.
Nice, nice. So he says, well,
Well done.
what's up?
I just said well done.
Oh, okay, I thought you said hold on. Okay, my bad. So he's like, well, like, I was going to sell these for 75 gold each, just so you know. I mean, it's 150 if you want them both. But I tell you what, I'll sell them to you for 50 gold each if you bring my stuff back. Otherwise, it'll be 150 if you don't bring any stock back, if that's okay. I mean, I trust you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I do know. I'm feeling a heavy weight on my pouch of gold right now, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're just
we
going
might need
deeper and deeper in depth, aren't we?
oh yeah, that way there's no turning back right now.
We're just gonna loot this town and never come back.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, we'll see what these goblins have. Well, he goes to behind the counter. He opens up like a little vault thing, does a little swinging thing on the dial, and you hear a creak of metal and stuff, and he pulls out 2 red vials, and these are regular healing potions, 2d4 plus 2. And he says, "Oh, I'll let you have them for now. You're trying to do us right, so do me right and come back, and I'll only charge you 100 for those. Maybe we can even work out a better deal when you get back. Get most of my stock back. I could probably come down even further. So yeah, I'd be willing to talk after you get back."
Okay, so let's try our best to make it a good situation for everyone else and help the villager out. So thank you very much for the help, Archie.
Not a problem, friend.
That's it.
And
We'll get to you, don't worry.
all right. Well, you guys don't need anything else, do you? I mean, there's not much here, but you're free to try to look for something if you need it. Does anybody
do you
need
guys think?
anything?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm fine already.
Man, I'm penniless,
actually-
so I couldn't get anything if I wanted.
And no, I don't have money for that. Don't worry, I don't want to buy anything right now.
No problem. Well,
Oh.
we'll be looking out for you if you bring back the stuff, so don't you worry.
Okay,
All right.
okay, we're doing our best.
Okay, thank you. And
So I think we got everything from the city, the town, village. So, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ready.
ready as you
guys
ever
think
be.
we're ready? Okay. Well, let's go then to the goblin's lair or something close to it.
The tribe hunts.
As you should. And
Try
how
to
would
hunt.
you like to proceed from here as far as hunting goes?
I will try to track the if they left a trail that we can follow, and the directions that Aneta gave us. I will try to I try my best to do that. Follow
Yeah,
that.
I could help with that.
Please do.
All right.
Let me help you, and you roll for it, please.
All right. So
Sure.
somebody's needing to roll me a survival check as you guys
Okay.
start tracking, and you have
So
advantage to
Sarv
help.
will attempt to get on the trail.
All right. Yeah. Very
God
good.
damn it.
18 though. You
God.
got advantage.
Oh, you're helping me. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
helping.
So, yeah, you guys spend a better part of the day, and you see tracks leading into the ground in the dirt, where like carriages were digging into the ground, and you could see like broken ground ruts that were created by the carriages being forced up this hill and then down into the plains to this foresty region. And you continue on this trail for about 3 hours. And it gets close to evening at this point. We're probably looking at about 5 in the evening. How long did I say? We'll make it 6. And it's definitely sunset. And you start to smell like burning wood about maybe, it's somewhere ahead of you. So you kind of feel like you're on the right trail, and it sounds like they might have made camp.
Sarv looks back and motions to be a little bit quiet, and just kind of tries to quietly approach the camp to see what is, well, the smoke or whatever it is, to see if it's a camp or something else.
All right, so you're going up by yourself? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, I've motioned for them to, I guess, just be quiet with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth with Sarv.
How far away are we from the camp? About.
You have no distinguishing idea at this point. Make a perception check. Like, you can smell smoke, but you're not really sure where it's coming from. The perception check might help you find out where the smoke is coming from. Yeah, it's somewhere over there. Maybe it's over there.
I follow right behind Krister.
Are we all allowed to roll this?
Yes. You may all roll perception if you want.
Oh
You
no,
get it.
Many Eyes crit failed.
Oh no.
Oh
boy.
no.
Oh boy, not another one. Let me create them.
There you go.
I hope
Phaedra's
I
got
crit.
it. Phaedra
Alright.
pretty much turns her face in the right direction. What do you...
It's still looking for perception. Just
Yeah. There you go. Krister knows where to go. So the two of you kind of like point the other two in the right direction.
That 0 over there though.
Yeah, that was close.
Shit's scary. Shit's scary.
I just look and say, oh well, I'm more of a ranged fighter, so.
Yeah. Do you guys have any melee weapons with you? I have a dagger.
Well, here's the thing. I have melee, kind of, but I don't really know how to use it.
What do you have?
I
Damn, you
have a dagger,
Oh,
and if it's allowed, I think a light crossbow is pretty melee-ish.
a crossbow.
Yes, a crossbow. Otherwise, I rely on my spells to do all the killing.
Okay, that's fine. I actually do have a light crossbow here with me and a dagger, so I'll stay up front if needed. I'll draw my dagger and everything else, but let's try to be stealthy at first. Things go south, we go bananas on them. Sounds good?
Okay, let's not go too low. I look at Sar. Sar, you can handle frontline fighting, right?
Sort of hunt larger creatures sometimes.
I think that's a yes.
Oh, well then you should go ahead of us, and we'll sneak behind you. Since if we get hit, we're more likely to die in one shot.
Okay.
Like, Jack can see the map, but I'm not going to let you guys have it yet until you get, like, within 30 feet of it. But for now, you guys are tracking your way in. Definitely see the smoke, or at this point, we're doing stealth checks, right?
Are we doing stealth?
I'm
One
asking.
thing first, sorry.
No, please,
I'm
go
gonna hand a healing potion to Neil and to Phaedra.
Okay, there you go. You guys
If we
have it.
go
yet?
down,
Oh.
To who and who?
Neil
Yeah.
and Phaedra.
Uh,
No, I think you're
the
good.
healing potion back into his hands, and I'll be fine. You might need this though.
Oh, okay then. I'll put it on my pocket. I won't deny that.
Yeah,
Uh,
Phaedra is
sort
your
of-
cleric, so
Is
Yeah.
the same. Is this the same? Technically, the same day that I saw Moonstruck.
technically, yeah. Like it's still in the afternoon. You guys are now
Sort
traveling far and farther away than where you met him, though.
Sarv distributes, let's say, 2 good berries to each person,
Oh,
That's not
hey.
bad. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
and keeps the remainder for himself.
All right. Before we go any further, let's just review the rules of consumption. If you are using a potion or a good berry, in this case, it's a bonus action for yourself because you're actively able to do this and continue on with your action. But if you're force feeding somebody or force feeding a potion, it will be an action for you to do that to them. But
Got it.
all right, cool. That's just the house rule there, just in
Good
case.
deal.
Yeah, I know many of
what's
you are
your-
already aware of it.
What's your rule for eating? Can you only eat 1 good berry at a time, or just a handful, or how does that work?
I think it's 1 at a time because technically the 1 good berry will feed you and you'll be too full to eat another one right away. Like it fills you up
are you-
completely.
Well, it says it's enough nourishment, but my understanding is you can eat as many good berries as you.
Yeah, I'd say 1 at a time then, because you're like,
okay.
yeah, just to be fair.
Probably will ditch this for something else then later.
Well, it might
Okay.
be a good way to bring somebody up if you need to feed them. But at any
Yeah.
rate.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, just want to clarify that. And currently, you're about 200 feet away from where the smoke is rising. There's a bunch of trees around this opening that you can kind of vaguely make out where the smoke is coming up from. And you think you see like several popped up tents in that interior location.
With my previous perception check, did I hear anything? Like maybe low talking in Goblin?
Depends upon how close you want to be. Like right now, I'm getting you a safe distance to where they won't realize you're even there, which is about 200 feet away. So how close? Like we can re-roll the perception as we get closer, but at 200
Well,
feet
no,
away,
I
I
mean
don't.
from it, which is about 200 feet.
And-
Did I hear anything then?
Trying to think. Like you might hear like random noises of putting a camp together. Like you might hear like the flapping of flaps, like tents being popped open or whatever. But other than that, you hear nothing more than the nature around you. Birds flying away
Okay.
from the scene. Night creatures
Okay.
slowly
Well,
waking from
'cause
slumber.
You know how sometimes, like from across a football field or whatever, you can still hear people talking if the area is open enough and their voices travel. I was trying to see if I could hear.
Yeah, there's
talking
a
like
lot of
they're like-
trees around the clearing though.
Yeah,
kind of
that makes
prevents it. All right, yeah, kind of
Yeah.
prevents that. Yeah, but no, good question, no problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're
Okay,
good 200 feet away, and you guys are debating on how you want to approach.
Well, if you guys are going to, I'm gonna follow behind you after you've maybe snuck up and actually like checked that these are the goblins and not just some innocent people setting up a camp that we've happened to come
Yeah.
upon, because I'm not very sneaky, guys. Like, I work in a library. I don't have to sneak. Book don't startle.
Yeah. Sarv is surprisingly sneaky for his size.
I don't know if you want to say that yet, but all right. So
Well,
stealth checks to those
baseline,
who are
you know,
going
but
forward.
then-
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that was in character. Sorry, I'm.
Oh no,
Phaedra is
yeah,
saying, like,
yeah, I'm not.
I'm
quiet.
not very sneaky, guys. I'll probably just follow once you guys have, double checked that is actually the goblins, because
Don't
you know.
worry. We'll do our best to do so. And I'll just move ahead stealthily.
Well, let's guarantee you will do better than I do. So good luck. And gives 2 thumbs up, like you
I'll
got
just
this.
look at Sarv, put my hand on his shoulder. You ready, buddy?
Ready.
We shall was too, and I'll give you 1 bardic inspiration.
Excellent.
And you guys are going to go ahead and try to sneak up now.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. So you two roll stealth checks. What is Neil doing?
Nell's kind of keeping her distance, but I mean,
You want to
I
hang
guess
back with Phaedra then?
Yes.
All right.
I'll
So
hang
the ladies are hanging back, letting the guys go for it, and you guys make your way upward with a minimum 16. And how close do you want to get? Like, I'll start describing it as you get close. You kind of tell me where you want to be at.
Well, I want to at least get close enough to see or hear who the denizens of this Navy
Alright.
camp are.
We're trying to
So,
spot the person on the camp, yeah.
all right. So we go 100 feet forward, and you guys are like being very quiet and stealthy, and you make your way forward. Yeah, give me a general perception check as you like look around from the tree, kind of like scan into this camp to see if you can make out anything, because there are a lot of popped up tents.
Oh boy.
Nice, Krister. Your tree is blocking your vision. You just did not
Yeah.
get it completely around it. Something's wrong here.
Yeah,
But
I stubbed one of my horns on one tree branch.
Yeah,
Not
you
making noise, but just like,
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, you're trying to turn your head, but it just won't, and then eventually it pops out, and then you're like, it always happens. But Sarif, you got these animal instincts as well, like the scent of what these grungy smelling goblins are doing. They are trying to be somewhat civilized, it looks like, by popping up tents, which is weird. But other than that, you do make out several creatures. You even see the horses. And there's carriages in their camp.
So it's weird that they're pitching tents and that sort of thing.
I think that would be like a nature check or something to kind of like discern their
sure.
behavior if you want. But yeah,
No.
I mean, to you, it's too civilized. But hey, who are you to judge, right?
Yeah, as a player, it makes me wonder, but as a Sarav, I hold my javelin. Am I in javelin throwing distance?
Let me check here. So you're 100 plus 50 feet away from the closest
And how
thing.
many? 150 feet away from the goblins?
Like you're 100 feet
and-
away from their camp, but you're 150 feet away from the closest one inside it.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my hand up to Sarv to like make it a sign to stop.
Yeah. How many
for
goblins are there?
With your perception check, you can see like a fire being built in the middle of the camp, and there's about 5 that you can see clearly.
Okay. He looks at Trister and then looks back at the girls behind, and he's gonna whisper to Krister. It's just gonna be stage whispering.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
But he says,
Let the others come, then we creep up more.
Jesus.
Sorry. No problem. Oh, okay, sounds good. I'll just try to signal them to come.
All right.
Quieter than they can, the best they
Yeah.
can. I guess.
I mean, even
Yeah.
if it's that far away, even if we approach all the way to fight, we're now just like really split. So
Yeah,
we might
so
as well
Yeah.
just go together.
yeah. So as you two approach, go ahead and roll stealth checks. See if you make any noise on the way up.
I'm gonna give
Oh.
inspiration
That's not
to Phaedra. Can I?
Nope. I
She
I've
already
got it.
rolled,
I
but
got
she's
Yeah,
don't
I was-
worry. Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
both make it pretty good, and yours would have been at disadvantage, right? So, but you're still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are
Yeah. It
able
would
to
have
sneak
been.
up. You kind of like bring your foot up,
That's
and
right.
you see this big old twig that you're like, oh nope, and get over it. And yeah, you
Nice.
managed to.
Crunch.
Yeah, and then you're like stealing the chains around your mail and just being very quiet, and you're able to creep up to where the others are. And
Sarav
as you-
looks. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Sarav looks at Phaedra and Nil and says,
How far away can these ones kill?
Pretty far.
Good. Nils,
"Red Wolf."
Oh, did we lose
I
one?
realize my mic's been
Oh,
muted.
hey, how's it going, buddy?
sometimes.
Oh
Hello.
no.
So,
Yeah. So, how far?
how far do I kill?
Yeah.
Short to long range.
Need long, perhaps.
And he looks between himself and Krister, and says,
Sneak further.
Look further. Let's go.
I'm going to go ahead and talk guidance on both of them as they sneak further.
All right, and what I think we might.
Wait, can I concentration up to 1 minute? I can't concentrate on two things yet, so
Yeah, it's just
I'll
one.
toss it on Krister because Sarah's pretty dang sneaky.
All right, so
I
Krister,
also,
you
I
have
also
guided.
still have
I
inspiration.
do think I have more sneaky self than him, I guess.
All right.
Technically, he does have a higher number. I just got luckier, but I also have inspiration.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
can
I'm
still
gonna touch him on the shoulder and be like, "You got this," and give him guidance.
And as
Okay.
we get done with that, let's go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break, and I think we're going to get right into the action as soon as we get back, all right? Is that good with
Yeah.
everybody? All right,
Okay.
so
Hopefully.
join us in about 5 minutes.
Cliffhanger.
Yes, but we're right there. You can almost taste that money, right? All right,
Yeah.
but join us in about 5 minutes as we get ready to go to the next map. I don't know, I ain't got no announcements, but we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. I'm going to put Pretzel Rock back on. We're going to BRB. And once again, I want to thank everybody in the stream. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the sub. Binary Joe had gifted Lucky a sub. And then we also had some follows. I want to thank you guys for following. But hey, we'll be right back. 5 minutes, I promise. We won't be long. Maybe we will. We'll find out. welcome back, everybody. I think you want to get back to this screen here, and then what I need to do, make sure everybody's... Yeah, you guys can talk. You can hear them now. We left our heroes right outside of a camp, and I think now I can, like, bring you closer, but you'll be considered further off the map than you actually show, because apparently this map didn't give you enough room on the outside. But I moved you guys down here. Well, let's consider you at least 50 feet further, or 100 feet further back. So you guys are 100 feet further back than what's shown, okay? And,
Okay.
I guess I'm going to keep us on edgy music until we get into it. Some music going in here, right? Oh, yeah. Wow, what is up with Roll20 and the music? I might have to delete everything and reinstall it or something at some point.
It's
But
going
you-
now.
There we go. Alright, so you guys kind of like approach closer, and like I said, you're 100 feet off the map according to where you are at this moment. What would you like to do? You're concealed behind trees, and the closer you get, the thinner the trees become.
I think we were trying to have the closer range guys get into range first via stealth. Is that right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sarov and Krister needs to make stealth checks
Yeah.
and approach closer.
I ultimately would like to get, I guess, over, I don't know, here or
Yeah.
wherever to get
Well, here's
a javelin throw in. Let's get the stealth throw in first.
Yeah. You guys roll me your stealth checks, and I'm gonna go ahead and one of you have guidance, and I guess you have inspiration, sort of.
I
Yeah,
haven't
guidance.
used the inspiration.
Right.
Guidance. What do I add to guidance? But I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna use.
I
No,
think
but
it's a D4.
So it's but it as long as I'm concentrating up to a minute.
oh,
it's a
okay. So I'm
D4.
gonna use it. I'm just gonna use it. A
Yeah, yeah.
D4
Yeah.
extra.
I have
So
to
let-
choose when I use it, but you're just getting it from
Yeah,
her.
yours is 10 minutes, and hers is 1 minute. All
Yeah,
right.
it goes to
And these are
20.
are these current stealth rolls? All right, cool.
So dirty 20 for Krister.
All right, I'm just gonna run a perception check on these guys here just to see if they hear you. But yeah, you guys are.
30, 20. 30, 20 is black 29, 19.
Well, there you go, guys. All right, so you're able to sneak up a good 100 feet, and you two can be considered exactly where you are on the map at this point, hiding behind this rock, if you would. While these two here are 100 feet out. As you can click on your token, you should see 100 on the far left. That's how much distance you have off the map, okay?
Okay.
And then
Now
everybody else,
I'm
I need to go ahead and take yours off.
gonna have a slight meta conversation here. Do we want to attack and then have our backup come in on the same round, or do we want them to try to come in, and if they notice them, we attack?
I think we actually want to have a surprise round, trying to attack them first, and then the ranged people just arrive in the normal round, like we got a shot, and then we
Mhm.
just run in if things go south. If they run us.
What I'm
Uh,
also alternatively imagining is if they approach, they may not see them right away, but have to investigate. If they move from their camp at all, it'll make it easier for us to all jump them, or at least the two of us to jump them. And on top of that, they'll be closer. That
actually
either way
try-
sounds good. It's just I'm not sure how they'll behave.
I actually can try a trick to make them go nuts, but it's kind of risky. and
That might.
stupid.
I think that might get them alerted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that for rainy moment. If it goes
All right.
south.
Have we figured out what we're going to do in the moment?
Yeah, let's just I guess attack and take as a unit. And if the ranged ones can in this round, that's great. If they can't, they can at least get in on the non-surprise.
All right.
Yeah.
In that case, go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay. As a surprise, is this with advantage?
Unseen, yeah.
Okay. Then I will chuck a. There it is.
Oh Jesus!
I will chuck a javelin. Oh wow. Fuck me.
Wait, are
Oh,
you guys
man.
hearing music, or
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're
hearing
hearing.
music.
I am not hearing a damn thing? This is some weird shit on Roll20. I might have to refresh. Let me refresh real quick, guys. That's what I'll do.
Okay. Sure.
Some heavy music.
Yeah,
Christmas
sorry.
music.
It was Christmas? Yeah, well then that's wrong, because that should have been something else. Alright.
It was
I'll
called
ref-
epic battle music.
Actually, I
it's
think I
not
know
like
what
Christmas.
happened. I was in another game trying to fix something, and then I did not refresh this game, so I need to refresh this game. Alright, Roll20, I'm learning your tricks. Don't you get evil with me.
Am I essentially in the area, or am I still technically further back?
You're
further
technically further back. Like, you should see in your bubble in the upper left-hand corner that says 100. You're 100 feet back from... Oh my god, yeah, I loaded into the wrong game, too. Because it's... Why does it do that? Alright.
Wait, in my bubble. Oh, the little red thingy is how far away I am. I gotcha.
Yep. By the way, you guys got a sneak peek at what was Curse of Strahd. Whoo-hoo! Alright, now I'm in the right game. Sorry about that.
I didn't see anything, so.
No, you probably wouldn't. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to stop that music again because I need to refresh it. Otherwise, it doesn't play on my end, and everybody at home's like, I don't hear it. I don't know what to tell you. There we go. Epic music playing. Fight is started. What are we doing?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Javelin.
roll my attack. I'm gonna
So-
try to hit this one.
Alright, so Sarah, I've already tried a javelin throw and miss.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna shoot a crossbow bolt
And you
Oh.
miss.
with
And-
advantage, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait, advantage. You're right.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes, you hit.
Hell yeah.
So this one right here, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Alright.
roll damage.
Yeah, go ahead, roll damage. I apologize.
Oh, 10
Nice,
damage,
dude.
Jesus!
So, a giant javelin. Where did that one try to go for? Same one? or the one
I
on
was
the-
going for like
That one?
one of the two guys.
Yeah, so all of a sudden they see this giant javelin land right here. And this guy turns, and then all of a sudden, right between the ears, out the other end, a crossbow bolt stabs right through the head, and he falls over dead.
Bang.
You know what? Maybe I
Good
should
job.
put more of these guys on here again. And now I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Oh boy.
And this time I'm gonna do it correctly.
Yeah, click your token, and then hit the
Oh
initiative.
shit, I didn't.
Ah, shit, do it again.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it
this
up.
time, this time you have to actually do it again if you didn't do it right.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah,
Selecting my
is that
token.
The
everybody?
world awful.
All right, how we looking?
Oh.
Still got higher than
no.
me, Curse.
You know what? I'll put the horses on just in case.
So who wins? The goblins or Nil?
Phaedra goes first. So the signal has gone off. You saw a javelin miss and a crossbow land, and one of the goblins turned into a dead pile of goo. What would you like to do, Phaedra?
So I'm 100 feet from this guy, the dead one.
Yes.
Okay. So then I'm how far from this guy? Like 120, 110?
Which one?
The one behind him.
Let's take a quick look at that. So if that's 100... Well, this is 150 to be honest. And then that's 170.
That's
So you would have-
170?
Yeah, you're 100 feet away from where you are on the map, and then however far it is to get to where they are.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. I
Yeah.
was thinking the 100 feet was how far I was from them.
Yeah, if you want, you can... I'll give you a little extra movement to get in range. Like, how far do you want to be before, like, the fight start?
I was hoping to get up to within 100 feet of this guy. So,
So you would need to move, what, about...
70 feet.
So you need to move 70 feet.
So I could double. Well, I have a speed of 30, so if I were to run during their surprise round up and be closer, I'd only be 110 away from them. Then
So, hold on a second. Oh, crap. I pushed the back button. Damn it. Fucking Alienware.
Nice one. Oh,
I
yeah.
got a question.
I have answers.
When I throw this javelin, can I how big is this rock here? Can I duck behind it?
It's not that big, no.
So maybe like just a partial cover?
Partial cover if you do, yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
Once again, gotta stop and start. Sorry, guys, I know you were getting into that beat. Let's try the next one.
Aw.
Here you go. Alright. Let's see here. So, under surprise round, I would allow you to move up as close as you can on your movement. So, You would be
Okay,
able
that
to
would
get,
be.
that would give you 60
feet.
feet, so that would put you 40 feet out still, right? So I need to adjust that. So that means
yes.
you're still 40 off the map. So however far you are, add 40 to it whenever you're aiming here.
Okay.
So like here's 55
That would be
plus 40,
95.
that'd be 95. And then that'd be 100.
Okay, I'm close enough.
Alright, so that's 100 feet. Yeah, that's 100 feet.
I'm going to move 30 feet closer, my full distance, and then
Alright.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt
Alright, that'll put
on
you 10
this
feet
guy
off the map.
here. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, that sounds
Hell
legit.
yeah.
Alright, now you got it.
The cavalry has arrived.
Yep. So that hits.
Wow.
And you hit the
Wait,
guiding
coming on
bolt
clutch.
there. Oh wow.
Wow. Jesus.
Are you sure you guys needed me to take off enemies? I mean, I feel like this is.
Too much.
I don't want my
mean,
character to die level 1. It's very
Yeah.
easy to die. So
Yes,
I don't want to take all precautions
Alright,
Yes.
alright. Alright, so Phaedra, you cast Guiding Bolt and it lands on top of that goblin and he just explodes in a pile of bones as he just disintegrates from the radiant damage from Guiding Bolt.
she's just gonna be like,
Quite literally.
yay! Arms up in the air.
And then a few black feathers drop to the ground in front of your face. And then it is Zarov's turn. Your first javelin missed. What would you like to do?
here. Let's see. I would. I guess I'd like to throw a javelin at the other one.
Alright, sounds good.
So let's give that a shot.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice shot. That hits.
Too bad I didn't have advantage.
Too bad, alright.
All right. And just a
Ooh.
measly 6.
He lets out a loud yell. Ow! Ow! And he's like trying to pull it out. And he bleeding profusely, but still alive.
Alrighty.
Alright, anything else for your turn? You need to move, or are you just staying
Just
put?
gonna duck behind this. Well, as much as one can, and keep cover behind this rock.
Alright, sounds good. Krister, you're up.
Okay.
Neil, you'll be on deck.
I'm
Okay.
gonna try to move a bit behind this tent
Uh-huh.
and duck outside of it, like just pop out and shoot this guy. This bugger. This is the one you just threw a javelin.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you see him bleeding profusely from the javelin wound.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him again.
Gonna
Again,
KS.
I'm
Go
just
for it.
gonna hit him.
15 hits.
Yeah.
11.
You,
Ah!
you
Oh
could
my
have taken a fresh
Ow.
target.
Dear
Yeah, I
Lord,
could.
you could have. Yeah.
We never know. We never know.
Oh, you never
Same
know.
thing, sorry. And
Yeah, he
That's
spins. You shoot him right through the chest, and he like was trying to hold out with the javelin wound. And then all of a sudden, you see him like drop backwards into the fire. So now he's smoldering in the flames.
I'm gonna drop back, and whenever I see Phaedra coming, I would just say, "No, now's the time. Let's go. Let's roll." And I'm gonna give her inspiration as well.
All right.
As a bonus action, can I do that? I think.
I
can.
think you're out though, aren't you? You're only level 1.
No,
I don't think you can give it. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
I have
charisma
4.
modifier, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
It's
You're
my
right.
charisma. I have
You're
4.
right. You're charismatic. Neil, I'll give you the same deal I gave Phaedra. If you want to move up before while the the surprise attack happened, I'll let you move up to 60 feet. Do you want to do that?
Sure. So now I'm
You'll be
40 feet
technically
away?
40 feet away, and then you can move on your
Okay.
turn to be 10 feet off the map if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that. So do you want me to actually move 10
No, you're fine. I'm just adjusting the numbers. So you're 10 feet off the map, and you're right next to Phaedra. You saw her cast Guiding Bolt, and now it's your turn.
Okay.
So 10 plus whatever your
Oh.
distance currently is.
So 70. I will cast a spell.
Oh boy.
Cast
Oh boy.
this
Firebolt. Nice. That hits. Turn 20 feet. And then it feels like the flame, and it like looks, ah no, Ricky got fire all over me! And it starts to burn in the face. Still alive, still standing, but it took a lot of damage, and it thinks it came from the flames next to him. Anything else for your turn?
No, well, no, because that's all I can do. I can only do one spell, right?
Alright, yep. Let's see here. Now it is the Goblino's turn. Wait, did you and the goblins did not have any dex modifier? Is that what happened? This one pops out to see what's going on. Wait, you don't see him yet. Let me move him out. One of these popped out of a tent over here and start running over to see what happened to their friend, and then turns to see you, my friend.
Oh.
And he pulls this short... I think they have short bow. Let me double check. Yeah, he pulls this short bow and goes... Ping! You get a 22 on the attack.
Ouch!
He pierces you for 8? What the fuck?
What? What?
Yeah, I know, right? 8 piercing damage. He lands a serious wound on you, and you kind of like feel that. Oh! That one's dead. That one's dead. Yeah, he's still kicking.
Okay.
He's fine. Don't worry about him. He's just moaning. He thinks the fire hit him, so he's gonna stay put. This guy here is probably going to go. Well, that's not a good place to be. And there's commotion going on, so there's a couple more goblins that are like coming out of their steadings, and they currently are trying to gather what's going on. I think the 2 that were immediately threatened are dead. So that was 3 of them that are dead. So now they're like trying to rustle up what's going on. The draft horses are there in case something happens. Phaedra, we're back to your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move the other 30 feet.
All right,
so that'll move.
Yeah, you'll have 10 feet, or yeah, you have 20 feet of movement on the map.
Yeah.
So you can move 20 feet on.
I'm forgetting how to.
You can hold left click on your token and then right click as you go. If you're on the select button, the arrow. Select move.
Okay.
Yeah, you can select move, hold down left, and right click it and move, or you can just use that measuring stick.
Nope. For some reason that didn't work for me.
I was playing with your token, don't worry about that, sorry.
Oh. 20. That's 20 feet anyway.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
20.
move up. So I'm slightly closer, and I'm going to use Toll the Dead on this one that just shot.
Alright, that's a wisdom save from me, so go ahead and roll it. I get a 9, which is a fail, and you get to roll a dice.
Has he been damaged yet?
Which one? The one directly in front of you? No.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a 1d8.
Yeah. Roll an 8.
Oof.
Okay. 2 points of damage as the bells start to toll. And it kind of like rears over in its head, and then it sees the new threat and is like, aims its bow towards you. However, not its turn. And you do see a hurt Krister off to your right.
Yeah.
Alright, and I think that finishes your turn.
I gave him back the potion. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
yeah.
Don't
Okay.
worry. Don't worry about
I
that.
will
Drink the potion.
chuck a third javelin at the wounded goblin.
Yeah, the one with the bow out. Alright, go for it.
And
That hits.
I keep getting
man.
natural 20s
Yeah, your
off
natural
of
20 is just on
advantage
the
roll.
I know, right? Maybe
Yeah.
you should move in.
Oh man, I could have got
Wow.
somebody else.
Splat.
Yeah.
So that one like
job,
drops
though.
its bow and it lands backwards on the ground dead with the javelin straight through its chest. And now, anything else you want to move in, or you go where you are? Are you out of javelins yet?
I have 4 total. I've used 3.
All right. So do you want to
but
stay put or do you want to move in?
This is a question I don't know if I can get the answer to. Does Phaedra look like a frail person? Like HP wise.
I'll let her answer.
She looks healthy.
Okay. All right,
I
well,
mean,
I'll just,
above the table, do you want me to answer with like
No,
how
I
much
feel like
you-
it's too meta. I'll just I'm
Yeah.
gonna come up side by side with you then.
I'll give you this much. She's as healthy as your tiefling friend would have been if he wasn't hurt.
I still don't know what that means, but I'll go upside. We're just gonna form a little phalanx here.
All right. So that ends your turn, right? And now we're to Krister.
A little bit of desperation runs through Krister. It's just like, okay, that's new. I'll stick the
back.
bolt out of myself. I'll drink the potion as a
Alright.
bonus action.
All right, yep.
So
2d4 plus 2.
How much do I heal?
2d4.
what?
2d4 plus 2. So
Okay.
Yep.
Roll. 2d4.
nice.
That's 7
7.
points.
That puts you close to full there.
Yeah, almost.
All right.
Let me set this up.
Look.
And-
Bonus action burn. What's next?
Yeah, I'm gonna target this bugger and shoot him.
All right. So light crossbow comes out again.
Yeah.
Go ahead and shoot. A 10. That misses.
Oh no!
It like ducks
Oh.
for a moment as it's still dealing with the burning face. It finally puts the flame out, but the arrow goes stray right over it. Lands in a
damn
tent nearby, and you hear a loud "How about that?"
And I'm gonna move to discard.
All right.
Over here.
By the way, these
Okay.
carts are filled with various supplies. I just didn't put anything on them yet.
Okay, no problem. So I'll just stand right behind one of those, like trying to hide, but doing my best. I know it's not that. I've
Yeah.
done everything, so that's my turn.
All right. So Krister falls back. Neil. You want to move on to the map?
Yeah.
All right. You got 20 more movement from where you're currently located. If you want to move further in.
So, what, I move 10 feet into the map is what you're saying?
Yep. And now you got 20 more to move wherever you want on the map at this point.
Okay.
There you go.
I will save that spell again. Actually, I want to check on something. Let's do another firebolt.
Which one?
Oh, firebolt to
Look
this
at
one.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, you can make him out just out to the side. One. Lovely. So a little spark of flame lights his face, his eyebrows burn off, and part of his hair with it. He's like, "Ah, what is that magic?" And he starts to pull out his bow. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
Shooting the magic user as he puts out the flames. I get a 12. And that's a miss, right? Cool.
What, for me?
Yeah, for you.
Yeah.
Alright, the next goblin will go after...
Wait a minute.
We'll say Phaedra. Another...
Wait.
Huh?
Did you say you hit me for 12? Because I don't see.
No. Yeah, it's going to GM. You can verify it on the
Oh.
stream later if you want.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, hey Phaedra. I got this number and it's like really high. It's called a 24, which says it's a natural 20.
Oh
Man.
And you take 8
Oof.
piercing damage.
Yeah, that one hits.
No. So, only 8 though, so fortunately, not as deadly as it could have been. See, that was from... Let's see. This guy shot Neil, this guy shot Phaedra, and this one's going to shoot Sarov. I get an 18 on the attack.
That hits.
Ouch.
Damn it.
4 piercing damage.
Okay.
This one's going to scurry over in this direction. And I'm going to attempt to hide, I think. Passive perception. Who has the highest?
I have a
Um,
14.
I have a 16.
I have a 9.
Alright. So, yeah, there's some scurrying movement. However, you lose track of it after a moment.
I mean, did I see the direction you went in?
For a moment, there was a creature here, and now he's gone. There's only one left to move. Get back to the player. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's 20, 25, 30. Gonna use all of his movement to get up here and get in your face and just jump up and down like, "You came wrong place, now you all will die." And he hisses. Draft horses are getting a little spooked But Phaedra, it's your turn. This goblin came up and just walked right into your face. What do you want to do?
I'm out of spell slots, so I'm just going to toll the dead on him.
Alright, so I need to make a whiz.
Yeah.
I get a 3.
Oh, is he
This
damage?
guy, yeah, and this one, no.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
Okay.
this one over here was, but everybody else seems to be in better health. And apparently the one you hit earlier ducked out of the way and hit. So he takes 4. Nice.
Yep.
He goes, ah, what's that loud noise? And he's like shaking his head violently.
She's
Anything
just
else for
gonna
your
be
turn?
like, you should go.
No, I will not go. This spell is not tough for me. I refuse.
Well, he still hears it though, and he's hurt. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's all.
Want to take a step back?
No, I do not.
Okay,
That's
I was just
dirty, man.
I was asking for a friend. All right, sorry.
I'm sure you were.
Okay. Do flanking rules still apply?
Yes, they do. If you manage to flank a creature, you can get advantage on the attack.
I'm gonna move around this guy and with my final javelin, just try to jab into his back.
All right, so using it as a melee weapon.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make the attack roll.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that he kind of like ducks under as he's like listening to the bells, and you almost swing it at Phaedra.
I want to
but-
use a bonus action to do Hungry Jaws
Yeah, post that for
to
me.
do a bite attack.
I think I know
Oh
that.
boy.
Yeah,
What
that
is
hits.
that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I will regain 4 points of HP
He is
as I
dead.
basically wrangle his neck in my jaws.
You pick him up off the ground, you start chomping into him, and he starts to tear in half. He's like, ah! And he's just dead in your
Okay.
in your jaw bite.
All right, I
Phaedra
gain.
just goes, I told him to leave.
Yes, you did.
I gain 4 HP. That's my Constitution modifier.
Nice.
And now I'm going to move my remaining speed up here to threaten this goblin.
Wow. All right.
Well, I
How
don't
many
want my
times
friends
can
to
you?
die
No, how many times can you do that a day? Is that like?
once.
Yeah, I thought there was a limit.
I
to it.
wish it was more, but
Yeah,
once.
yeah, that'd be OP though. Just run in, bite, run in, bite. Yeah,
No, at low level it's OP.
yeah. So
High
you
level I
went-
wouldn't even use it anymore.
Right. So cool. Yeah, I just wanted to look at it real quick because I do know that's the thing. We had a lizardkin once before. All right, so Sora
Yep.
finished his turn, just spitting out the goblin on the ground after getting his fill, and looking for more to eat, more meal. Krister.
Okay, so seeing that Phaedra just got hurt badly, I will just yell at her, "Look alive, sweetheart! We got more goblins to kill!" And I cast Healing Word on her as a bonus action.
All right, go ahead and heal her up.
Oh, nice.
Okay. We are just... Oh, 1,
6.
6 healing.
Not bad. That'll keep you alive for a little bit.
And that's a bonus action, so
Yep.
I'm gonna move over here
Yeah.
to this stone. And while moving, I'm gonna try to pick up my crossbow and jump on the stone to get a high point and shot this guy while doing so.
I'll allow it. Go for it.
Okay. Do I need to roll anything else besides an attack?
Nope, just an attack. Like it's not
Thank
that
you.
hard of a leap. Besides, there was a stepping stone right there if you needed it. 20
Okay,
hits.
20 hits. Nice.
Nice.
So that's a no, boy.
Ah, bonk. And
Good
right
deal.
through the head, Sarv, you see this crossbow bolt come over your head as you're just launching yourself over to this next creature, and it just falls in front of you, dying without you even doing anything. You manage to see a crossbow bolt through its head.
My meal.
You still can hit it.
Okay.
All right, that ends your turn. We go to Neil.
I guess another firebolt there.
All right, go ahead and roll. It lights up by the tent, however, it does not reach its target.
Does it light up
Not
by
the
the
tent.
tent or on
No,
the tent?
no. You missed the tent too. but you missed the main objective. Anything else for your turn? Movement or anything?
That's it. No.
Here comes the pain for Sarov.
Oh,
Well, we'll
don't die,
find out.
don't die.
Okay, we got 2 teammates that are low health, so this is...
One
I'm fine right
goblin
now.
sneaks up behind Neil. Oh, I get it. No, I get a 20 on that unseen attacker. You take 5 slashing damage, Neil. As that goblin that got out of your sight scurries over to you, comes out with a scimitar and just and slashes at your legs and tears into your skin. You take 5 points of slashing damage from that.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I need to do the rest of these gobos. Alright, that one died. And now we are gonna... I gotta get on the right layer. He will come over here for convenience sake, pull out a scimitar and try to face off with our lizard folk friend. I get a 7. Does that hit?
Nope.
No, why not? Alright, no. I got...
Because
Don't
we
worry.
start with 10.
I know, right? What the hell? So now I got a short bow coming towards you. Ping! I get an 11. Wow.
Nope.
Good rolls, guys. Good rolls.
Thank God.
I think because I thinned the herd. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Wait, did you say you attacked me at 10?
No, I attacked you with a 20. Unseen
How'd you
attacker.
get that? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought about going over there, but I felt like that was too much metagaming.
Alright.
I didn't even see the little goblin.
Yeah, I saw him before he disappeared him.
He must have rolled a high sneak.
Yeah,
Yeah, he rolled a
Uh,
17.
just above my passive.
Very
Yeah.
close to you guys, but not close enough. Alright.
Oh God,
Yeah.
there's more of them?
There were a couple more
Look at
that
the
were in the
fucking
tents
TPK.
trying to rest. Alright, what? You guys are fine.
Uh-huh.
Alright, they're still assessing the situation. However, it is Phaedra's turn.
Okay.
What is going on here? Yeah,
Okay,
why you wake
I'm
us
going
up?
to-
Oh.
Toll the. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna toll the bell. Toll the dead on this one right here in front of us,
Alright.
and
I get a 15.
whether it hits or not, going to say, we've come to get back the supplies. As you can see, we're decimating your rank, and the bell is tolling for you. You can run away, or you can die.
15 saves, right? What's your DC?
I think so. Let me just double.
Yeah, double check real quick, because maybe you got a crazy DC. I don't know.
Oh, just barely passes.
That bastard, right? Yeah, he looks at you
I
just...
know.
I don't know, I guess I'll give you a intimidation on him as well, if you want to add that to your roll.
Oh, whoa. Roll 20. What did you just do?
Did
It's
not
not
want you
easy,
rolling intimidation against these goblins. They're my friends. So roll 20 kicked you out.
Damn.
Oh,
No, I don't know.
intimidation from the cleric girl is not gonna.
You guys
Yeah.
need to leave! Huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The little librarian is like scalding them, finger wagging, like, you should leave.
Finger wagging.
Yeah, they're like trying to scrape the earwax out of their ear and flick it out. I don't think I heard you. What'd you say? And now it's Sarev's turn.
Oh boy. Well. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep doing what I'm. Okay. Question.
Answer.
Well. Yeah. Okay. Let's just. I'm just gonna keep battling with the javelin, with the one in
Alright.
front of me.
Sure.
Ugh, Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
He like
Did
ducked
you use
down
that
the.
inspiration?
What's that?
Did you use that inspiration?
I haven't used the inspiration yet. I'll use it next round. But
Oh, no,
it wouldn't
you
even.
did it.
It wouldn't have even helped this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you swing wide over it. It kind of ducks under the blow and just kind of looks at you like ah. Oh boy.
Okay. That's
Anything
it
else
for
for
me.
your turn? That's it. All right, Krister.
Okay. So, ah, damn it. I'm gonna seeing that he's not hurt over here. I mean, the Zarif is not hurt. I'm gonna move right behind this bigot over here, like moving.
Oh. Yeah, he looks behind him
here
at the
and
last
here.
moment. Yep, that's fine.
Draw my dagger and just stabbing him with a flanking attack.
Go for it. You got advantage.
Okay. On the wrong page.
How dagger work? Dagger stab. Let's see.
Gonna
Oh, that hits. Go ahead and roll
17.
damage.
Okay.
Ooh,
6 damage.
nice. You stab him to death. Splat.
A 2?
Yeah, he was already previously hurt. And he was going to just kind of skulk his way over here and see if he couldn't pick you guys off, but you pick him off instead.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
After that, I'm gonna look at Neil and say, "Okay, you got that. Just don't board any of the horses, okay?" And I'll give her inspiration for that.
Alright, inspiration goes to you.
I have one more inspiration left, so let's go. That's my turn.
And this was guidance from earlier.
Yeah.
Alright. And Zarif has inspiration as well, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just marking them real quick. Alright, Neil, what would you like to do?
Um,
I'll just ping the threads.
I guess I'll attempt to hit that one.
Alright, what are we doing? Firebolt?
Yeah, firebolt.
Alright, so you swing out with the firebolt. Hit a 12. It does not land. Kind of singes up in the air right before it was able to make contact and just sputters out.
That's all I do.
That's all you do? Do you want to use your inspiration on that?
I don't want a chance on this one.
It's a D6.
Looks like
I
as
know, but
good
I
as
could
you're
roll.
gonna get on margins.
No, I'll save it for something else.
Sarah's about to take a big L.
I'll save it for that saving throws.
Okay, well, I mean,
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I'm hoping it does.
Death saving throw coming up.
Alright, so Scimitar slash Desarov.
Okay.
I get a 22.
Of course you hit.
Yeah, of course I do. I get 6 slashing on that one.
Okay. Sarv already looks bad.
And then, and then you get a short bow to the face from way back here. Alright, chat, you see what happened, didn't you?
It's a critical strike, isn't it?
Oh man.
You take 8 more points of damage as another arrow
Sarv
shoots
goes
through.
down. Sarv goes down.
And Zara takes an arrow to the head and it just kind of lands on his back.
Yeah, I knew this would happen.
Shit.
This is why we said no to the extra goblet.
Oh, these were already here, honey. Don't give me no sass. I will add more for extra sass.
Oh boy.
Alright, bow to... Krister. Sorry, short bow. I get a 6. You're missed.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Not
you're
meaning
fine.
to do
No,
that.
you're fine, you're fine. But don't worry, Phaedra, I got your number. I got another short bow for you.
I
I get
was
it.
trying to open it and
I get a
misplaced.
15. Alright, you're good. So it deflects off your armor and falls to the ground, and they're like, oh yeah, they're in a frenzy. They see their friends dying, and now they finally got one of you, and now they're like, aha, the tides are turning. We can win, guys, we can win. We need to finish them off. And
Yeah, I just whacked that arrow out of my way with my
yeah, you
shield.
just deflect that thing, yeah. Let's see if the horse is gonna do. Oh, okay. This horse is gonna dart off to its brethren, taking the wagon with it. Phaedra.
Okay, so I was checking things, but I'm going to move forward to behind Sarif, and I'm going to use Healing Hands, actually, which is a racial. I
Right.
can reach down and touch him, and it allows him to regain. Because he's at 0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any healing, he gets that many hit points back.
Yeah, so I touch him, and he regains 1 hit point.
Alright, so you got
And is
1
that-
HP and you're prone.
Okay.
So that
And
saves you
that-
from death saves.
Yes.
Sweet.
But it takes my full action, so
Alright,
I can't.
anything for a
you know.
bonus? Or are you good?
I don't believe I do, honestly.
Alright, Sarah, if you are on the ground, you just got healed by Phaedra from behind, and you're on the ground. What do you want to do?
Okay. Well, in good faith, I'm gonna stand up
It's a good start.
and I'm just gonna get stuck in.
GDF.
Hey, question again.
Yes. What do you got for me?
This goblin, if he moves here, is he in the fire?
Hold on. No, not really.
Okay.
Like, he would have
then
to
I'm
be
just-
literally here and here and here.
Yeah. Okay.
The
So
base of
I'm
it.
just going to. I mean, what more can I do as a level 1 druid? With
Well, I
these
never
spell
seen you
slots?
cast anything yet.
I've cast a good berry,
Oh, yeah.
but we can only benefit from one at a time. So I
Yeah.
think who's hurt here?
You?
You?
Besides
No,
me,
literally, just you.
Oh,
just me.
wow.
I'm the
You're-
only one hurt. I don't believe that.
Well, you're not the only one
I,
hurt.
I lost 5 points.
Okay.
Yeah, Neil's a little hurt
Um,
as well, but you're the most.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a lost cause. Doing a healing word on. I will go ahead and give a. God, do I really want a healing word myself just to get hit by 8 points?
I mean, you still have an action.
If you do that, you may
Really?
hit something on my turn.
Hold on, let me check a spell real quick.
Alright, well, while you're looking, Krister, you'll be on deck. So,
Okay.
kind of be ready. Neil followed by that, and then the goblins will pile on
Aye.
whoever's left.
I will say, help, go after that one. I can help the.
Sure, I'll just
our
I'll
teammate.
Alright,
go ahead and do a healing word
on self.
myself,
Alright, so 6 points back to you. You're back in the game.
and then just swing with my javelin.
Alright, so Javelin going in for stabby stab. Go ahead and roll that. 20, that's a hit.
Yes.
All right,
And
and
then click.
damage.
Enough. You got stab it right through this one that put you on the ground earlier, and you managed to exact your revenge.
Thank you, lady.
Alright.
And
Yeah, what
that's it
else?
for me.
That's it? Alright, Krister, what do you got for me?
Okay.
What do you got for these enemies?
Seeing that everybody is kind of up and relatively safe, I would shoot this guy. This guy with a crossbow bolt and see where it goes from there.
Nice, that's a hit.
Good deal.
Splat!
Ooh.
Wow,
I'm
that
rolling
bolt
boss
lands and
today.
he like falls backwards, and then the arrow just goes through its head and just kind of scurries it on the ground a couple of steps. Anything else for your turn? You want to move?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do my move right over here in the tent. And just looking at the flames, can I do a cantrip as a bonus action? Thaumaturgy?
If it allows you to do it as a bonus.
No, I don't think it does.
Yeah, I think I don't know.
Okay.
Give me your intent, and I'll see if I can give you some leeway. What's your intent?
I wanna hold my hand up high and like trying to simulate that I'm controlling the flames of the fire,
Uh-huh.
fire pit, and dim it the maximum possible way I can, and yell at them, "You still got time! Run, you fools!" And while I'm drawing the flame.
Yeah. Give me an intimidation check.
All right. I don't think I am actually good at those two, but
Yeah. Well, you do what you do, right?
let's roll the dice.
That's
Oh, boy, that's good.
investigation. No, you're investigating.
Oh,
How about intimidation?
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, you're
I
fine.
am
You're
so
fine.
sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm so sorry.
I get it. Oh wow, even better. Wow. All right,
Yeah, I have
so
a
with
four in
the,
that.
I will allow it
Sorry.
then. I just want the intimidation check to see if you're able to quickly get the cantrip off. So in this case, yeah, the dimming of the flame comes down, and then you yell out your threat, and then all the heads kind of like turn towards you for a moment. You think you got them scared.
Okay, that's good. That's my turn. I'm sorry, it took too much.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Neil.
I will attempt to hit him.
All right, go ahead and make
Firebolt.
firebolt. Yeah, these guys are just nimble enough to duck out of the way of that one.
Okay, I had my
Yeah.
turn.
Oh no. Do you want to move anywhere, or are you happy where you are?
Fine. I'm good.
Alright. I would say with your intimidation roll that these goblins attempt to fall back, and as they're falling back, they do take a shot at you, but they're going to take a shot at you with disadvantage.
Alright.
So, first shot is an 18. Oh, sorry, dude.
That does it. No,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah. 7 piercing damage on that one.
Ooh, okay.
And I
Okay,
will
I'm
say-
looking really hurt.
I would say, odds or even, Sarah?
Evens.
It is odd, so you will be the target of this bow attack as this one here tries to start to wander away, but before it does, it takes a shot at you at disadvantage
Okay.
because of the intimidation that was made earlier. So, let's see what we get. I get a
Okay.
9.
All right.
And
Good
then,
deal.
And then it falls further back. So these two are like scurrying away, but they're trying to defend the camp. Definitely afraid, but this one did land a blow on one of your guys. But yeah, it's looking rough for them. Draft horses are fine. Phaedra, you're up.
I'm gonna toll the dead on this one again, and since he's backing away, just to add to the intimidation of like, yeah, you should go.
Love it. Alright, so I need to make a wisdom save for you?
Yeah.
Let's do a wisdom save, -1. Any day now. I get a 13, so toll away.
Not.
No, it sure
Has
doesn't.
he been damaged?
No, this one's fresh.
Okay.
Yeah, these two were in the back line until recently, and he takes 3 points of
3.
tail. Roll me an intimidation check. Let's see how the librarian's doing.
Do I have advantage on the intimidation check because they're already intimidated?
I will allow it. Yes. Sorry if you're. undead.
Yay! It's still not great.
So they look like they've made a choice with that, though. It does look like a
At
choice
least
has
you
been
tried.
made. Go away!
I told you that you needed to go.
But yes,
That was convincing.
You're very convincing on that one, it seems. All right, Sarah, what do you got for me? I don't know.
Emboldened by his ally's ability to pick his ass up, he
Yeah.
is, I guess, gonna just. I don't know how far up I shouldn't leave the party, so I'm just gonna go snatch
Yeah.
this little boy here,
All right, yeah, you catch up to him pretty quick.
and as a bonus action, I'm gonna pop a good berry
Cool.
for a point of health,
Sounds good.
and then attack with a javelin.
He goes, "Can you share?" Ah!
Can you
That
share?
hits. That hits.
And then javelin damage.
No, my groin, my ribs, my aching everything. And he pretty much gets skewered by your javelin.
And how much movement did I just do?
You did 20.
Okay, let me move. What is it? Can I move 10 back? Yeah.
Sure can. Yes, you may.
Just to come back to the party. I don't want to.
Yeah, that sounds
something stupid.
That sounds sound. Krister, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna move right over here by the fire.
All right, yeah, it's nice and warm and toasty. You could probably cook these goblins if you need to.
Oh, but I don't want. The smell is even making me.
Yeah,
dizzy
it's a
about
little nauseous for us finer taste people, but you know, Sarah was salivating.
it. I'm just asking you this outside of character because I really don't know how much does a good berry heal.
1 HP.
1
One.
point.
Oh boy, I'm gonna healing word myself.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
like 1
I
or
am really
6?
rough. I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. So you cast Healing Word again.
Okay, let me just.
It's better for out of combat healing than in combat.
8.
wait,
yeah.
Nice.
I'm
You're
full.
back. You managed to heal yourself with good inspirational
Oh.
speech.
Well done.
You can do it, Krister. You can do it.
You can do it. You can do it. I can do it. Oh my god.
I did it.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Ping.
I did it.
And then you shoot. Go for it.
Okay. Crossbow.
Oh, and it shoots wide.
Oh
What would you
no.
roll on an I6? Okay.
Don't you dare touch the horses.
Alright, and Neil.
I can't do anything, so I'm my turn.
You're not going to try to move in?
Well, no, my rolls have been horrible today for attacking, so.
Just
That's just one.
spared at this
I
point?
mean, you can just roll a natural
Yeah.
50 and it'll do it. Or something around there.
I mean, you should definitely try, right? You got one that's 80 feet away from you.
You can do it.
I don't even know my spell reach.
It's 80 feet.
Yeah, I'll try.
Firebolt is 120 feet, I guess.
Boom! There you go. You
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Look at that. Look at you.
2 points of
it's not
damage.
the best, but
You like them.
Hey, look at you, but don't look too much.
Oh no.
hey, that makes it easier for my little spear damage to take him down.
Well, tell that can finish up.
Yeah.
He jumps on this horse,
Sorry, that was a mess.
and then
Oh, no.
he tries to run with the horse.
You little bastard.
He's gonna have to roll an animal handling though. So hold on. Animal handling is what, wisdom?
I would love to try something if it
Yeah, you're gonna love what
Oh, I
happens.
think Phaedra's
next.
gonna be
The
the one
horse
that does it though.
runs in this direction. No, you stupid horse! The other way! The other way!
Knocking a tent over.
Yeah, he's starting to dive through this tent right here. And Phaedra, you can see it coming down almost
Beautiful.
towards you. It's almost barreling towards you. But the
Watch
goblin's
out!
Yeah, the goblin's on top of the horse, and he's just panicking now.
Okay. I'm gonna move hopefully out of the way of the cart.
Yeah.
And then toll the dead on him again.
Put the cart back there.
Toll the
Oh yeah, and he's damaged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been hit. See, there you go.
Courtesy of
Combination.
Nil.
Combo breaker. I get a 10.
That does not save.
Oh
so-
no! Whatever will happen to this poor guy? Oh
10
my
down.
Oh
god!
my god.
So all of a sudden he lets go of the reins, puts his hands to his ears, and how do you want to do this?
I just want a loud bell to ring out and him to start, I don't know, maybe bleeding from the ears and fall over dead.
I actually had that visage too. Yeah, you hear him, you see him put his hands up visibly, then all of a sudden crimson or green goo comes out of each earlobe, and then all of a sudden he falls off the horse and his eyes roll back and he lolls and then just tumbles off what's remaining of this tent and falls to the ground dead.
Phaedra's 2 for 2 on combat finishers.
Nice. And with that,
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm here for you.
Oh, I was gonna say, above the table question, how many dang spell slots do the rest of y'all have?
I'm
I
done.
only
Using
have 2,
cantrips.
and I used them.
Yeah, I only have 2, and everyone else is just pulling spells, and I'm like, no.
Well, Firebolt is a cantrip, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
Neil's
Okay.
been cantripping. Yeah.
That's
alright.
fair. Okay. So is Toll the Dead, which is the only reason.
Yeah. And with
Okay.
that, you guys are currently out of combat and now have
Oh,
control of the
boy.
camp.
I am going to try and roll an animal handling check on the horse to try and calm it down, because I feel like it's probably panicking still.
Oh yeah.
Can I
definitely.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the goblin falling off of it helped calm it down. I don't know.
I'll give you
Can I-
advantage.
yeah,
And
I'll be glad to help.
22 with the advantage.
Yeah, so the horse stops,
Nice.
and this is the gray one that was mentioned earlier.
Oh,
Jack.
who's a good horse. Okay, guys, I think, should we check the camp just to make sure there's no hidden surprises and maybe
Yeah.
loot the goblins and start gathering up all the supplies? I need to find that book for, what was her name? Annetta?
Annette,
Yeah.
yeah.
I need to find that book for Annetta. I can't stand the idea of a book being treated like this. So,
Alright. So
Maybe they burned it for fire.
Roll an investigation check if you're searching for the book. And anybody
not
else
good
that
at this. Oh, okay,
I
that's
would
not
be
bad.
helping her in that because I don't know what else to do besides getting
Right.
the list that we got.
All right.
I'll
Yeah.
search the camp for other things. He probably wouldn't be interested in the book or even properly know what a book is. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like I found toilet paper.
Yeah,
Turns out to be a book.
he found Jack. He also reminds the party.
Lots of goblin meat to eat.
Yeah, he's goblin.
You
bodies.
found a lot of goblins. All right, so I would say with the investigation that Phaedra had, and with the help of Krister, you also realize some of these tents have like labels on it, like what's the name of that guy's shop? Like it has his tag on there, the Archie's General Goods tag on it. And apparently these goblins had all these tents that they stole from his shop, and they just posted them all over this camp just to see what it was like. Some of them are sloppily built, like half of, like the one he just ran over. Yeah, it was terrible. But by the way, you find a book over here in this decently built one. This is probably the only one that's actually standing correctly.
Nice.
Up in the north end there, Phaedra. You find definitely cargoes of food, 2 kegs, and other various supplies that were stolen from Archie's shop. These tents look like they belong to Archie as well, so you might want to tear them down and bring them with. There's another wagon located way down here. You have 4 horses at your disposal.
All right.
I guess I'll break down the tents and start putting them into carts.
Start working with that as well, and gathering everything up and doing it the most efficient way possible.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while, guys. Too many tents.
All right, yeah, there's a lot of them. So you start packing this tents up and start putting everything on the cart, and then yeah, you also notice like one of the kegs were attempted to be popped open, but they just couldn't get the cask off. There's like a bent cask in there where it's like almost out but not quite. They just didn't have the right tool to pop the keg.
This thing is good. Put it on a cart.
Temptation. Alright, but Phaedra, you wanna look at your book?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, go on up there and take a look. Where did I... Yes. So what you see before you is a dust-covered book. It's currently open in front of you on a table where it looks like somebody was actually trying to read it. Opening the book, you find an inscription of Journal of Javal Meritor. I'll post that in chat for you. And the only reason you can read that is because it's actually in Elvish.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So let me post that in the right chat, and I'm going to give it to the stream. Here you go. You guys can have that. Javal Meritor. And it was all written in Elvish. Do you want to know if you want to take a quick skim through it, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I do.
Alright,
She would absolutely want to skim through it real quick.
Alright, so it kind of like mentions Javal was a scribe who was noted by the Othan Archive as a person who traveled the world many centuries ago and described the lands of the Kazakh nation, a realm that was said to be of south of Tynak Kingdom and used to be connected but was blown off the surface of the world and collapsed into the ocean world. And there's more details, but if you get more time, you can definitely start reading into it. But yeah, like if you, up to you. You let me know whenever you want to read it more before you give it back, or what you want to do. By the way, it is getting. Let's see. I would say that probably took like 6:30 in the evening. It's going to take like a few, like 4 or 5 hours to get back. You might need to make camp on the way back. Who knows? Unless you want to chance going through the night.
I'm gonna leave maybe a tent or two.
I think 1 tent, all of us.
Yeah, sure. And sort of kind of looks at the members and says,
If tribe hurt, eat, what
was it?
Oh yeah, the berries.
Oh, thank God you said berries, not the goblins. And I've just started chomping on the berries.
No, save room for berries.
Don't tell me it's dessert.
Phaedra's gonna pick up the book and head back out. Can I investigate the rest of that tent?
Yeah, sure. Let me get an investigation from you at this point. Ooh, nice.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You see definitely what looks like a bunch of candles. There's a another blank book next to it, as if somebody else was trying to inscribe, but they must have gotten bored and walked away. Might be hints of somebody might come back to this. Like you see like a glass of tea or something that's just sitting there on the table as well. There's a desk in this drawer, and you kind of like open that up and you find what looks like a few knickknacks, like a small amulet worth about 25 gold, green jade worth 20 gold, and we'll say about 5 gold pieces.
Okay, great. I'm gonna take all of that stuff.
Sounds good.
So, a chunk of jade and a small amulet.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you note the prices. That way, whenever we barter...
Yeah,
if we
you said they
barter-
were both worth 25?
25 on the amulet, 20 on the gem.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I get that. That was weirdly good, satisfying to do, I guess.
After, looting that, she's gonna walk out and she's gonna look around and see dusk is falling and suggest, should we maybe camp here for the night?
Yeah, let's just try to make things, less attractive, because we don't need that many tents.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. We'll take down all the tents. Maybe set up some kind of, I don't know, if there's things we can use for defenses, sticks. Or something.
I guess we can work something out with those bodies,
Yeah. Actually, yeah, a circle of dead bodies around the camp would probably keep things out.
keep another goblin
dead
outside.
goblins.
Sarv says,
Say no more.
and he starts tearing the heads off of
Oh
goblins
no!
Yes!
Don't
Pike them out!
and sticking
Yup.
them on tent pole pikes.
no. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Sarv, yes.
Alright.
Totally legit, I guess.
I was thinking just throw the bodies outside of the camp. Okay, that would. Oh, gee.
Occasionally, he nibbles a little goblin face, just for a taste.
I mean, some
Phaedr's
of them
just
were
gonna be
cool.
like, that should work, yeah.
Ooh. They were smelling
And start
before.
helping gather up everything.
Oh man, that's just nasty.
Alright, so do we want to say this is the only tent that's remaining? Where you found the book?
Yeah, sure.
Or
Yeah,
do-
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it's very properly made, and it looks like it's been here a while. You can see a little weathering on this tent. It doesn't look like any of the other ones. And,
Can I roll an insight and see if I can deduce whether or not maybe the goblins ran someone out of their tent or something and
no, I
took
don't-
this area over?
No, I don't think you could. I don't know. There's nobody to talk to or any body language to read. Insight's basically a face-to-face opinion of a person.
Yeah.
You see 'em. I will allow you to make... Well, you made an investigation in here, and pretty much, that tea is lukewarm. Maybe there's signs that somebody might be coming back.
Okay. Did the inside of the tent look like goblins had set it up? Is it clean or is it dirty and
This one looks very
Tossed all
well
together.
taken care of. It looks very
Okay.
taken care of.
that's kind of what I wanted. So
Mhm.
that's okay.
Is it possible for me to tell if there are tracks in this camp that don't belong to goblins?
That will be a survival check, I believe.
Okay.
We still have inspiration.
I'll use inspiration for this.
Yay!
Yeah, good one.
Ooh,
Don't waste my
What's that, a
inspirations.
1d6?
Yeah, 1d6. Yeah, it would be about to run out.
Okay,
if
so
you
it's
didn't
a
use
21.
it. Yeah, you spend time, and yeah, there seems to be another set of horse tracks that lead from here. The person walked out of the tent. These are humanoid tracks. They're not clawed or footed like a goblin. Looks like shoes or maybe a leather boots or something. And then there's a horse tracks that lead north out of camp.
Okay, so Sarah turns around and goes,
Tribe. Come here.
What's up?
Do they see
Yeah.
tracks? Not goblin.
Oh, that's just weird.
They go north.
Okay. In that case, if we're going to rest here for the night, because this tent that I went into does not seem like a goblin put it together. It's very clean in there. I found, the reading, writing. Maybe we should move the horses and put them north of the tent, because they will spook if anything comes back from that direction.
Sounds good, but actually I don't want any of those creatures harmed, but... Yeah.
Well, I mean, if anything tries to sneak up on us, the horses will start to spook and probably pull away, I would assume. I mean, the one handled itself fine when the goblin tried to jump on it. Plus, a kick from a horse can literally kill you if they hit you in the right place.
That's true.
I think most of these horses probably have better HP than we do anyhow.
That's not meta at all, is it?
No,
Sorry.
but like healthy as a horse is a saying for a
Looking
reason.
at that way, it is, but no.
Yeah, more for a joke than actual strategy.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I'm with you.
Sort of says,
Horse not harmed before.
Huh.
These ones not harm horse. Sort of think.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they would try to harm the horses. They seem to want them for some reason. So if we put them up as like an alarm system, maybe, so to say, so that we will be alerted if anything tries to sneak up on us from that direction where those footprints came from.
Okay, sounds fair enough. Let's put 2 horses on the back and 2 horses on the north. Sounds good. And we should be surrounded by alarm, I guess, saying like this.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, but still, if we're going to rest here, let's make a watch.
Oh, definitely, yes.
Sure. I actually am not comfortable like sleeping in this places like this, but all right, yeah.
Well, I don't really think any of us are comfortable sleeping in a place we've just had to, murder enemies and
Sort of
and
okay.
on the
I know it.
ground, but
No,
I definitely
is just fine.
need to rest.
It's just like I am.
So,
All right, so are we doing watch or anything, or?
yeah, I think because there's 4 of us, so that would give us 2 hours on watch each for a long rest. Phaedra can take the first watch and transcribe and investigate the book she got just now into the empty that was there while she's on watch.
So who's on first watch, Phaedra, or just you alone?
Yeah.
Or? All right.
Sorok will take the second.
I can take the third one.
All right, Phaedra, you're kind of in your book, and you're leaving the horses to be spooked as your trigger for anything coming towards you, right?
Well,
I'm just trying to
kind
figure
of.
out.
I feel like since she's on watch, she would just be doing like lightly skimming and like jotting down notes, not like actual transcribing work. So she'd still be alert.
All right. Make a perception check for me then.
Oof.
And I assume I can no longer benefit from the good berries anymore since I
Dang
took
it.
one today. Is that the rule?
Well, no, you can go ahead and eat them. I don't care. You can take them for a hit HP. Otherwise, we would do a short rest. Otherwise, I think you're trying to get a long rest in now, right?
Yeah. Well, just in case I get interrupted.
All right. Yeah, Phaedra, you spend most of your time digging into this book.
Okay.
All right. So
I don't have advantage for being alert.
Are you alert? How so?
Yeah. Well, I'm on watch. I'm,
Not
only
alert.
lightly skimming the book.
I mean, you don't have anybody helping you, so no, you're not.
That's
alert.
true.
All right, but anyway, as you're skimming the
During
book,
watch, I'm gonna eat a good berry too.
yeah, by all means, feel free to eat up however many berries you got, and you can have 2 HP if that's how many you had too. So
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll
yeah,
just do that.
I can give you a little bit more information about the book now that you kind of had time to sit down with it. And yeah, these goblins stole this away from the village. And what you know about this particular journal of Javal is that there's like 28 volumes to his journal that used to be a part of the archives collection. And for this woman to have a journal of the first edition, the very first journal in the book series, she must have been very important to be holding on to it. The journals documents the journey of Javal that took along the western coast of Kaznik. There he explains how sheep herding, cattle driving, and all-year crops made these lands admirable to live in. He explains how he met several monster races that would be considered allies back then. Apparently, there was a war between an evil baron back in older times, and the beasts of the land such as Kinku, turtles, minotaurs, and the like joined with the humanoid races that wanted to fight the tyranny of the realm at that time. Mages and druids joined together to form a society to replace the tyrant baron. They were known as the Quill and Feathers Society. They would form an assembly and representatives to help run the land and give all races a fair share who called this place home. There are major cities that you kind of browse across. One of them is called Essej, which is spelled E-S-E-J, or wait, Essel? No, I take that back, the E-S-E-L, because the thing thinks I'm typoed. It's a small village where turtles said to live among the human half-elves and halflings. Farming village that helped created trade goods in the form of fish and crops, let alone cattle. There's mention of another city that was the capital called Corin, and it was said to be the lair of the tyrant baron. The book was vague on his name, as if saying it was a curse and could bring him back, so there has never been any real definition to his name. It seems like it's been removed from the history books to prevent such superstition to come true. There's also a town called Asba, a tropical coast tourist town. Ships from all around would dock here, and be it pirates or merchants, and trade was good here. They relied on their entertainment and exotic fruits to supply most of the export of this town. These three cities are now, as far as you know, washed under the ocean, lost forever in the great depths of the Isidia Ocean, which you guys traveled to get to where you're at right now. And I think that's everything. That's a breathful. And if you need to, I'll give you a copy paste of everything I told you just recently.
Yeah.
I'll do that
Yeah,
after
I'm
the game.
with that.
Yeah, but you spend all this time, and about 2 hours of your watch goes by, and then you're ready to, you're starting to feel, whew, good book, but definitely tired. Time to wake up the next watch.
Yep. She's gonna go in and nudge Sarv gently so he wakes up and then settle down for the night. Your watch, Sarv.
Okay. And with that, if it wasn't, if I didn't say it before, I've gathered my javelins from the fight.
You would find 3 of them intact. One of them kind of got broken in one of the attacks.
Okay. Well, can I use Cunning Artisan to create a new one from the bodies of
these poor goblins?
Of these poor goblins?
Yeah. Might take a little time, but you can definitely start on it. Yeah.
Sure. It'll be my little task while I'm making watch, unless that takes away from my ability to watch.
You won't gain any advantage, but I'll let you roll a perception check while you're doing this, and then you can roll your tools.
Okay.
See how much progress.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is for a tool. It just says as per part of it. I'll post it.
Yeah, post it, and then I'll read through it, and we can play together.
As part of a short rest, you can blah blah blah. It's down there.
Dang. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and give me the perception check first.
Okay.
Wow, boy.
Sarv strikes
That's
again.
To use this trait, you need a blade, such as a dagger or an appropriate artisan tool. You got a dagger on you, then?
I mean, my own face and claws are daggers, but
I think for this thing, it's asking you to actually have a dagger.
Okay.
And
do any of the goblins or have had a dagger?
They had scimitars and short bows. Matter of fact, I can tell you how many of those you picked up later.
Is there a dagger inside of an explorer's pack?
Well, hold on. You said that his javelin was broken, right? Would the blade on the tip of the javelin still be good? Because it just says a blade. It doesn't specify,
Well,
such as a javelin.
The way that I see a javelin, though, it's like a long stick of wood that's been sharpened to a point more than like a blade on it. Yeah, like spears have blades. If it was like a spearhead, yeah, definitely. Or
does a mess kit, the cutlery from a mess kit, count?
Technically, no, but I would say maybe if you picked up an arrowhead.
I mean, if he asked,
there's got to be a blade in this camp somewhere.
I have a sickle he can borrow.
I'll allow it. That's fine. Yeah. I'm not trying to make this harder than it has to be, but we're trying new things. It's fine. Meanwhile, your perception check, it doesn't have a scent, but you see it. It's like rising above you, and it's circling the air. There's some kind of bird. It doesn't have like a familiar scent of a creature. It almost smells fey-like.
Ooh. Yeah. I think that's enough to wake the party up. So I say,
Tribe! Something above.
What?
And I have a javelin ready in case it's hostile.
It's just like a raven or something floating in the air, some bird, but it doesn't smell like a bird.
Raven, you say? Phaedra's gonna pop up and come outside. Will she see it right off the bat?
Make a perception check as you pop out.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, with Sarah pointing you in the right direction, I would say everybody at this point would see like a giant bird. Not really giant, but like a bird, but it doesn't have the scent of a bird, as Sarah was able to like sniff the air, and it kind of has like has that yucky Feywild smell to it.
Phaedra is going
It smells of outside.
Approach it with a Toll the Dead readied.
Currently, it's about 50. It's about. Let me just specify.
Well, I'm gonna approach like closer to underneath it.
Yeah, it's like hovering about 100 feet above you, just watching, or is what you assume it's doing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna approach to closer underneath it, and with like ready to toss off a Toll the Dead if it like streaks down to try and attack me. And I'm going to call out to it in Celestial and ask it, because you said it looks like a raven.
Yeah, kind of has the shape of a bird like that.
What it's doing here.
So you hear some strange speech. If you don't understand Celestial, it doesn't. Very articulate speech that leaves Phaedra's mouth towards the raven. But no answer from the raven. No change in what it's doing. It still continues to circle the camp.
Nil tells Sar to, be quiet, talk to your druid friend and be done with it, and goes back to sleep.
Sar looks back and I don't know if he has a brow, but if he did, he'd raise it, and he looks up and tries to speak in Druidic.
What are you doing here?
Same thing, just circles.
Not cow thing.
Not cow thing.
At this point, I just imagine people are trying to look at me and look at the river. Like, hey, don't look at me. I don't know what that thing is. I'm not trying to talk it like you guys. I'm going back inside. Or is it my turn right now? I guess. Let's have watch.
Like, it's just leering above the camp, staying about 100 feet in the air, circling wide, but you can definitely tell it's got its eyes on this camp for whatever reason.
Can I insight check it to see if it feels malevolent? Like it's watching us for darker reasons?
Not necessarily. It's a little ways out. Like, as far as you can tell, it's just a creature of the night, just wandering the air for prey. Whether or not you're the prey or not, I don't think you can actually insight it, since you don't have a good visual on it.
I mean, I do have dark vision, but okay, yeah, it's pretty far away.
Yeah, it's 100 feet up. Dark vision only goes about 60 feet or so, I believe.
Yeah. I'm going to... Can I animal handling and, like, hold my arm up with my shield on it for, like, a perch? And see if it'll come down to me?
You can certainly try.
dirty 23 with the
Oh,
animal
boy.
handling.
Yeah, so you just try to offer up a perch. However, this animal doesn't seem to handle that and just continues flying overhead.
Hmm.
Do I see anything else besides the bird? I think the bird is like
Make
drawing too much
a
of our
perception check.
attention. I'm just kind of getting scared right now.
Don't
Yeah, I was
mind the
gonna
music.
say, I don't know if it's the bird I'm scared of.
Yeah, you look around and all you see are in the fire. You see what looks like spooky looking goblin heads on pikes all around your camp.
Can I peer from the direction that the raven came from on land?
It's circling, so you don't even know where it originated from.
Oh, okay. I just noticed it circled once.
Yeah. Like
was
Sarah
already
was
there.
the one that noticed it and smelled its creation, but he didn't notice it until he looked up and actually took the watch. It may have been there all this time, who knows? But no, it just continues to circle around. Doesn't seem to be threatening or eerily coming towards you. It just maintains its distance.
Sort of scratches his head and says,
Maybe nothing, maybe something. Go with the rest, and Sarah will tell if something new happened.
Okay. Above the table, I just had to add an item to my box or to my list because it, for some reason, didn't add with my priest pack.
Mm-hmm.
Phaedra's going to nod, and she's going to, before she goes in, set a block of her incense on fire in her censer and swing it around the camp and fire, and then set it in the fire. And she's going to offer up a small. She's using the incense as like an offering, not just specifically to the Raven Queen because it's like raven shaped.
All right.
That
Yeah. Tell me
this
your
thing is
intent.
not an ill omen. She's hoping that it's not like an ill omen, that the raven is there for good.
All right. So you're
So
like
that's her.
okay. So you're trying
To offer up an offering of the incense.
This is like a
and
ritual
her.
you're just trying to commit for yourself. It might ease your mind and try to reach out to
Yeah,
Raven
pretty
Queen,
much.
perhaps.
Yeah. Like maybe the Raven Queen would not appreciate something raven shaped being threatening and might do something about it, or if that is something of the Raven Queen, she's trying to I acknowledge you, you're there, I see you.
No, I like where this is going. All right, so you burn your incense and make the offering.
And then I go back to sleep since my watch is already over, yeah. And I will remove a block of incense.
Yeah, as you are burning your incense, I will let you kind of get a haze. Like you're looking through the smoke that you create. And then the smoke kind of gains material physicality to it. Like it actually becomes more hard to see through. And then you kind of see what looks like, and you're the only one that sees it. Everybody else just sees smoke. You see a porcelain mask just gaze at you for a moment. And it's like you have a moment to say something to her. You get that instinct that this is a moment you can say something to her.
I think at this point, she's just found out about the Raven Queen from her book, and she's interested in her, and she's just gonna be like, I know you, and I see you, and I want to please help me deepen this connection I have to you.
You hear a whisper in your ear that says, soon. And as she says soon, she kind of lifts her gaze to the sky, and then she shakes her head no. And then vanishes.
Okay. Yep, don't like that. I'm gonna, before I go in to go to bed after that, I'm gonna tap Sarv on the shoulder and be like, that? I don't like it.
Yeah.
Stay sharp.
Sort of use his many eyes.
It's a good thing that you have so many to keep us safe.
And so the raven's gone?
No, the raven up above, or whatever bird creature it is still circling the camp.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, she just got confirmation that it's not her deity.
All right.
Shit, I'm scared.
And with that, I'll complete my guard.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my turn now.
Yeah,
Keeping a watch on the raven, but not fixating on it. All right, that's it.
Okay.
Alright, so Krister's watch?
Yeah, on my watch, I will just handle, just feed Morose, which is my mouse. With the breads I took earlier, would be a bit stale right now. And say, okay, yeah, people are weird, but we have to find him. Should be do good, right? I guess we're doing good.
Mm-hmm. Feeding your rat, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, and just talking to him. Yeah, this is good. I feel comfortable. Soon I'll have a hornback. That's gonna be fun, right? Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'll just tuck it in my pocket and just stand watch. I'm gonna roll that.
Yeah, roll me that
Perception
perception. There you
Please.
go.
Oh,
Nice.
that's good.
Yeah, you see that raven up in the sky for a little bit, and then as an hour passes, it kind of like vanishes, like it seems to fly off.
I'll just warn the party about it, saying like it's not here anymore. But yeah, it's kind of
Well,
weird too.
that's not the thing that kind of draws your attention, though.
Okay.
Off into the far, far north, you see a dim light.
Oh.
It is a ways away from the camp, but because it's so dark at night, it just has an eerie glow to it. And yeah, it's just, I mean, unless you want to take a closer look in any way, it doesn't look like it's anywhere near your camp, but it is definitely within the region.
I'm gonna wake up the party.
Nah, they can sleep. It'll be fine.
No, I'm waking up the party.
This party.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So everybody kind of gets waking up again.
We're level
Scott,
1. I'm scared.
Shut up! I'm trying to go to sleep. Sar, talk to your stupid druid, okay? Some of us are tired right now.
There's a dim light
What
like
is it?
haunting us over there. I don't know what to do with it. I'm just
Sar, do something about your deity, okay? It's bothering everybody.
Sarah has no deity.
All
Your
right.
druid deity.
Cow thing?
Cow thing,
Uh,
yes.
I'm going to inspect the light.
Make a perception check or investigation in that direction,
Sure.
and I'll give you
Oh,
quality
low roll
information.
for Sarov.
Yeah, sorry, like you, but still, the dim lighting is coming from the far north. And when I say far, I'm talking maybe I'd probably say about 5 miles maybe or something. It's just enough light that radiates that you can catch it because it's so dark, but it's so far away that you don't really know exactly what it is.
Does it look like it's moving in a direction, or is it too far to say?
Yeah, it is too far to say, but it does seem pretty stationary. Like, yeah, it's not showing any signs of mass movement, so it seems to be locked in one place.
If it walks, it may be 1 hour before reach here.
damn. What do we do? Do we move out or stay here?
No, I think we should stay here, and maybe it is whatever had this tent before the goblins showed up.
Oh, damn it. Alright.
Plus, that's if it's moving. If it's not moving, we can always go and investigate it after we've returned all the goods to the village. We know what direction it is in roughly, and it seems very large.
Still though. It's kind of scary, but alright. Sounds fair enough. I'll keep my watch on, and if I see anything weird, I'll wake up you guys. Sorry.
Wake up if get closer.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on it. And I'll just sit outside again just to maintain watch.
All right. So everybody else goes to bed, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Still asleep.
All right. For about an hour after your watch continues, and you kind of like casually keep an eye in that direction. After an hour passes, the lights kind of like flicker, and then they fade.
Yeah.
You don't see them
Weird.
anymore. So it did not move any closer to where you are.
Okay. I won't warn the part about it, but I'll just say whenever my watch finishes. I guess that's it.
Yep, your watch is done. You may go ahead and wake up the next person.
Neil, wake up. It's your turn.
Is it morning?
No, you have to keep watch.
Oh, fine. Did you talk to the druid? The
It's
dances
fine.
with foots or whatever?
Just
Many
Just go.
eyes.
stay wake up outside and just see if we should not be
Fine.
ambushed, please.
Fine. Okay. Just go in the tent. I'll stay up. You go to sleep.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And I'll
Oh,
just
God.
drop.
I'll go ahead. Alright, so Krister drops in and goes to sleep. Go ahead and roll that perception check. Yeah.
So
You hear a rah, rah, up in a tree line nearby.
I
Somewhere-
go Bigfoot. Just talk to Four Eyes or whatever his name is. Let's all go to sleep. Do I know the general direction of this?
Yeah, it's like over in the northwest of you. Rah.
I got just he's in the tent. Just go talk to Four Eyes, okay?
It's that
We're trying to
same
sleep here.
bird from earlier. It's just crawling on the branch.
Okay, Four Eyes, get out of here, or Six Eyes, or whatever her name is. It's too
Yeah.
early in the morning.
Let him sleep.
Oh my God! Talk to your druid friend before I blow him away.
Don't attack. May bring others.
It's a crow. What's your druid friend going to do?
It is not crow, no druid.
You don't want to investigate it?
I mean, I tried before.
I mean, it is much closer this time now.
How close?
Shit.
It's in a tree nearby. Like, it's
I'll walk
probably
over.
Like
about 40
40.
feet in the air. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll walk over to it. Right
I,
after.
I'll come over here and just protect him. Be like, alright, talk to your
Okay.
druid friend.
Its beady eyes just stares down at you as you approach, kind of like moving along the branch. Ah,
I stare back at him with my own beady eyes.
you guys have a staring contest. Let
Can
the battle
I
begin.
closer? Oh no! Can I closer ascertain the nature of this creature?
Okay, I can't keep looking at the camera like that. Make an investigation or a perception, whichever you feel more better with.
Oh, you know what I like better.
I don't know. I just guess. Yeah, it's definitely a bird of some sort, but like I said, it smells not of this land. Doesn't smell like the actual bird its shape it's taken.
Hmm.
I mean, you know stories of people who can do stuff like this, but
Trying to think of something.
maybe make an Arcana check would be in order.
Okay.
Because I still... Maybe
exceptional.
your tribe. Well, yeah. I mean, you know this stupid bird doesn't belong here. And
Yeah,
For all
I
you
get
know-
the sense that it's not natural.
yeah,
At least.
and maybe your instincts are saying this thing needs to go away one way or another.
Six Eyes, are you done talking to your druid friend?
Staring contest continues.
Are the wagons still nearby?
Yeah, they're nearby.
Can I calmly pull over the wagon to the crow, not trying to excite it,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can step up an extra bit higher? Not a whole lot higher, I'm sure, but an extra bit higher.
Like 10 feet to it. You can get about 30 from it, yeah?
Yeah. And you
Uh,
said that this thing doesn't belong here?
It just has a smell to it that says it's not natural.
I thorn whip him.
Yeah, go for it. What do I roll?
Holy shit.
Yeah, what do we do?
I roll to attack.
Oh, well then you do the attack.
Yeah.
Whack.
Is this surprising to the bird, you would say, or is this just normal?
He's paying attention to you, so no.
Okay, fair enough. So I just give like a. It probably misses.
It
Little
flaps up its wings and
little how
leaves
do
the
you do?
branch. Yeah, you snap the branch it was on and like pull it down, but it manages to get out of it.
Okay.
Ah!
Nice.
Floats up in the air about another 10 feet.
And I
Some
shake
of
my
you-
head.
Damn, I was really hoping you'd hit.
I know, me too.
Oh, are we attacking the little birdie now?
He looks over and he says, "What would he say?" He says,
Does not belong.
Oh. So are you trying to shoot it away, or are you trying to kill it? Or what are you trying to do with it?
Don't know. Perhaps grab it, but
Should
sort
I
of
try
failed.
something?
Sure,
You
watch.
may.
Sure, watch. Do what you want.
Awesome. All right. So this bird, I think it's a druid, is really pestering me. So I go, okay, birdie, if this doesn't make you go away, I don't know what will. And I cast magic missile on the bird.
Ooh,
Jesus.
Love it, love it. Yeah. Boom. And first hit. It bursts into a bunch of feathers and disappears.
Okay, looky, bird's gone. Let's go back to sleep there, okay?
Sort of can't help but feel like open can of worms.
What? Okay, just go back to bed.
At least
It's
at least
fine.
that face smell's gone now.
Yeah, see, everything's fine. The sorcerer knows what she's doing.
I go back to bed, I guess.
Neil, make an Arcana check as you watched it disappear like it did.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You think you just obliterated somebody's familiar?
God
Oh.
damn it! I fucking knew it.
Well, it looks like
Who?
somebody's going to lose some experience points.
Oh boy.
Oh.
It was a familiar. God damn it.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, but the rest of your watch goes pretty okay, I guess.
I was scared of that shit. Damn it.
All right, so did everybody get a watch now?
Yeah.
Cursor?
I think so.
Yeah, I did.
All
That
right,
was the third
so as you all wake up in the morning, I would like to go ahead and welcome you to a full rest. I think we'll do. I think once you get back to town, I'll let you go ahead and level up too. So let's see if we make it back to town first.
All right,
So,
wait.
but we did get an arrest. We
You
get
did
our
get you get
HP.
your you're back to full health, and you have
Whew.
all of your abilities. You managed to make it through the night. Wow, I was on the verge of whether or not I should see if this one. Never mind, won't tell you the details, but it definitely looked like an opportune chance for somebody to come back and get that tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in that
Yep.
meta, I was like, "This is a fucking familiar,"
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
there was no way that Sorov could know that.
Right. Well, no, I saw you like that, and yeah, it made perfect sense. But yeah,
On the first watch, I was about to shout out to it, and it's a chicken, and cast vicious mockery. So
should have done
Yeah,
it.
that
would have
That
done him in.
That would have, yeah.
Yeah.
But at any rate, you guys are welcome to go back to town with the supplies. Is that
Okay.
what
While they get up and get everything ready, I'm gonna use a page out of the Blink book, and I'm going to write a note and leave it on. Because are we leaving this tent
Up
that
to you
looks
guys.
like it doesn't belong to anyone?
You tell me.
Yeah, it's
Thought
your
we're
call.
taking
since-
everything.
Yeah, we should take everything, I guess.
We should take
But-
everything.
But what did you actually found that proves that this is from someone else, like
Well,
smarter than
I
goblins?
found the book. I found an empty one that looks like they were set up to maybe take notes or copy it down. There was a drawer in the desk with
Mhm.
a gem and a necklace. it's very clean in here. It's not haphazardly thrown together. The tent looks like it was put up really well. I just don't think that this one was goblin.
But do you think someone
Sort
else?
of knows. Not goblin once here.
Yeah.
But do you think it's wise to give a note to someone who was working with goblins? I mean, we don't know if this was.
Well, we don't necessarily. I mean, I guess they probably were working with the goblins. There was a cup of warm tea, like they'd just left not long before we arrived.
Do I know if goblins actually like tea?
Make a nature check.
Oh, damn it.
Hey, you asked.
Yeah, I did, and I regret it.
Yeah, me too. Let's see what you get.
Oh,
No.
natural 20!
Oh,
No, goblins don't like tea. Matter of fact, they spit it out every chance they get.
So,
They don't even like coffee.
oh,
The
boy.
heathens.
I love goblins.
Phaedra's fatal flaw. This is slightly above the table. Is that she's easily distracted by the promise of information, and this person had a raven-like familiar, or there was a raven-like. I feel like she would kind of feel like since that wasn't the Raven Queen, that it was someone's either a spell to watch us or a familiar. So she's just going to leave a note that says, "Do you know the Raven Queen?" Question mark.
Do you know that? Okay.
And if we're gonna take the tent, then she's going to stick it to a pike right where the tent was.
Yeah, sounds awesome. I was about to suggest that we
Alright.
pick up the things, but leave a note on something that was close to the things, but like the pyres with the skulls.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Sounds good.
leave one of the pikes or a branch or something stuck in the ground right where the tent was with that note.
All right. Well,
All right. So before you leave, Phaedra, give me a persuasion check for no reason at all.
For no reason.
Oh.
Yeah, for no reason at all.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Okay.
Start writing in
Thank you.
telepathy.
No. Don't worry about it. I just want to see some reactions later on to this note. All right. Anything else you guys want to do? So this note is sticking on what, a pike?
On a stick or something. I don't have a pike or anything, but on a
well, there's
stick.
plenty
stuck in
of
the ground.
there's plenty of wooden stakes with goblin heads on them that we've mentioned earlier. So
Well, those were tent
or-
stakes, though. We need to sloop the goblin heads off of those and pack them back up.
We gotta sloop
oh,
'em.
pack them back up for the later use.
Yeah, well,
Tell
they
me
were.
what you-
You said they were the tent stakes that we used, so we gotta wipe the blood off on the ground and pack them back up with the tents.
Oh,
and...
the stakes, not the heads. Okay, my bad.
yeah. Oh no, I don't want to use the heads.
Oh.
I'm like, that's where
I mean, maybe
was.
Sarah wants to eat one, but
Well,
Uh,
okay, so you tell me what we're doing as far as finishing up. You're able to tear down the tent if you want. That's fine, and then put everything up. Leaving the
Yeah, I mean,
goblin
just-
heads.
take down all the tent or the one tent we stayed in.
Did you want
take
loot
down,
from the
pack down.
goblins?
Yes.
1, 2,
I
3,
think
4,
I was trying to
5,
search
6,
that earlier. I
7.
Rolled something very low.
Well, no, I'm going to go ahead and give you their general weapons. 8, 9, 10. Alright, so there are 10 short bows and 10 scimitars. All the arrows that they had are useless, though. They're
I
broken
think we
and
can
brittle.
just chuck those in the back of one of the carts and unless someone wants
Yeah,
one of them
absolutely.
specifically,
Yeah,
chuck them in the back of the carts and take them to the townsfolk and be like, "Yo, extra, you gonna give us more for it?"
Ooh, I
Yeah.
like
Type of
it.
thing.
I like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're worth
Um,
something, I'm sure.
I also want to cut an ear from each goblin, which is disgusting.
Oh,
Roll
sorry.
I want
so
to-
into this.
Roll
I want to
survival.
I want to be able to take them to the townsfolk and be like, "This is how many we got."
Yeah.
Yeah, roll me
Sort of-
survival.
Sort of enthusiastically helps her.
Ooh, nice. She doesn't need your help, but she manages to take 9 of these ears. One of the bodies got completely burned.
Excellent.
Okay, that's cool. I just want to be able to be like, "Yo, there were a lot of these.
Yeah. I
Here
like it.
is evidence that we took care of that."
Trophies. Nice. Evidence.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Trophies, evidence.
I was thinking of of a game that uses goblin ears for trophies. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fun
Good
game.
trophies.
And Nell just tells the other two party members, "Oh, guys, don't worry. I took care of the raven. The raven's not going to be bothering us anymore."
Phaedra's just gonna look at Nell.
Make
very
a
like,
perception check.
Who? Me?
Everybody and anybody.
Oh boy.
Okay.
The Raven is back, and he has a shotgun.
So far,
Ooh,
Neil.
well, Nell's got a dirty 20.
Natural 20 again?
Yeah,
I love how
too
your
bad it's
natural
still
20
a
is less
19
than
though.
20.
Yeah, I do suck at those.
But yeah, you don't see the Raven. I just wanted you guys to feel like, oh, it could come back, but no, it's still fine.
See,
But
what did I tell you? Everything's fine.
yeah, and as you
What-
guys notice as you're waking up, like that light from the far north is gone. You guys are pretty much here by yourselves. The early morning dew kind of like filling your nostrils on a nice warm summer day. And you're able to go ahead and make your way back to town.
Okay.
Okay.
I think if one of us each takes a horse,
I'll take
three
a,
of us
I'll
pulling the
take
cart.
a horse, yeah. Or the
I'm gonna take Thelma. Because I actually noted the names of the horses. We have Sally, Thelma, Brandy, and Jack.
Oh,
I will
I only did the
Jack.
colors. I'll take the brown light patches around the neck one.
that is Sally. I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
god damn it.
I alerted the party that I can't really ride a horse, so
Well, these should be well-trained horses, right? If I put one on a lead and attach it, or hold the lead, it should walk along with my horse, right?
Like,
And then Nils
there's-
can just ride in a cart.
I apologize. Betty's the light brown patched one.
Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah,
take that. Yeah.
There's,
Yeah, so
there's
it's
3 carriage, three wagons, so we should like pick up one horse for each wagon, and one of the horses could stick along with the 2 horses could stick along with one wagon.
all right. So what I'll do,
Mhm.
just to ease this for everybody, is whoever thinks they have the better animal handling can like lead the carriage caravan with advantage, since you have everybody kind of like helping you. So if you want to do it like that, we could do that, just to kind of like
Yeah,
get
It might be me, but it may
Yeah, not-
it might not.
Yeah, go ahead, compare. I'll let you
Um,
do that.
Okay, I have a 4 for
I
animal
have,
handling.
I have a 4.
All
I
right,
have
so,
a -1.
So we
one.
we
Oh,
both
yeah.
have 4.
so either you
I'm-
both roll, and we'll take the best, or you give it to somebody to do it.
I'm
Okay,
willing to try it because I want to have fun. So
All right, everybody roll it, or you two roll. I mean, we'll take the highest between you two.
Sure.
now go ahead.
Oh,
Nope.
Phaedra got a 10, Sardath got a 20.
Sarv's good.
Alright, so Sarv is able to keep you guys going. But yeah, it doesn't take much to actually get you guys back to town. Since you have carts and you have supplies, it only takes you like 3 hours to get back to town instead of 5, so yeah, there you go. And you see the early workings of a morning of people coming out, doing more, like there's wood banging, there's people cutting up slabs of wood, getting ready to raise some of the buildings back up and try to fix what is broken. You guys make it back to Stillborn. What would you like to do?
Before we arrive in the village, I can gonna ask the group one quick thing. Guys, do we want to make an entrance, like the entrance?
I
What?
don't think so.
Are you gonna try and like sing as we arrive?
Toss a coin to you.
No, I'm not just here.
Sorry.
I was
I
going to
don't-
announce us, but
You killed
just
me.
that.
I don't think
I mean,
so.
I was gonna say we should
Goblin.
probably call out like, "Hey,"
Yeah,
just
something
so
like
they don't
that.
think
but-
we're like, I don't know, raiding goblins coming back.
Oh no, jeez.
We really want to make our presence known to everybody, though. I mean,
To
they don't really
everybody
know
in
us.
the town that we spoke to and we are retrieving their goods.
I will
Yeah.
say, if you guys are like closer to the village before you're even there, there seems to be a crowd gathering at the nearest gate where you're about to approach. Like,
Oh.
people are noticing you coming back with caravan, what it looks like. There's a lot of people like waving their hands in the air and like, they did it! They
Yeah,
did it!
we're like
They-"
returning heroes. We brought back all their crap. I think we should like capitalize on this.
If you guys want to, you can. I leave me out of this one.
All right. Sounds good enough. You guys ready?
Mhm.
All right.
Is it too late to say I smuggled a goblin head with me?
Oh Jesus!
I'll allow it.
The earless goblin head, because I took
I
one of his
appreciate
ears.
that. So Sarov happily holds the goblin head in the sky.
Excellent. I approve.
As he's handling the horses that way.
While Sariv's like driving the caravan, Krister is gonna just stand up and tall on the wagon and just yell, "Village of Stillbrook, we are back and we got every fucking thing you guys demanded."
Holy
And I'm
cow, they
still
did it!
happy about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
he's-
did. We have kegs, we have horses, we have wagons, we have tents, we have supplies, and we have. Do I see Anita?
Yeah, she's eventually like coming out there with her staff, looking up from where she's at.
And we have your thing, which is a book, right? It's a book, right?
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
book.
Yeah, we have your book. And I'll just jump out and start like helping distribute everything back to everyone.
Yeah, Elliot comes running up to the mares and says, "Oh, it's good to have you back, Thelma. Oh, look at you, Betty. You're looking good. And Sally. Oh my God. And hey, Jack." And then
Oh,
eventually,
you should be very proud of Jack.
yeah,
He manhandled a goblin.
Yeah, he helped us.
kind
That's
of
awesome.
Who's a good horsey?
Well,
He
here
might
you
need a
go,
shower.
Jack. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm gonna take these to the stall once you finish unloading, of course. But yeah, I'll wait for you at the stalls. I'm gonna go get that ready. Oh, I'm so excited! And he runs off.
Sure.
Anetta's there waiting. You got my book?
I
Yeah,
did indeed, Annetta. And what a
Ah.
book.
Thank God. Okay, please give it to me.
I'm gonna take the book out of my pack and hand it over, but kind of keep my hand on it and be like, I would be very interested in reading this, if I may.
Then you need to come visit me later. Sure, you and I
I can
have
do
plenty to talk about.
I'm sure that we do.
You let go of the book, or are you still holding it?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna let go of it.
I'd like
It
to
was
imagine
just like
she's
a-
letting it go,
Yeah.
but like kind of
Slowly,
not at
like,
the same time.
I don't want
Like, I want this, but
Hook.
I don't want it. Alright, so she takes the book and starts reading through it. Oh, thank God, they didn't do it. Why didn't they? I don't understand. Well, good, it's
Well, I didn't
intact.
say what, Annetta.
They're goblins. Why the hell would they care about a fucking book?
Well, about that,
Hmm?
I don't think the book was taken by the goblin, Annetta.
Oh, we have a lot to talk about then. Very well. Come see me when you're ready. I'm sure the other villagers have need of your attention. And then before you leave, come see me and we'll complete your quest. Okay?
Of course. And Phaedra's gonna nod to her respectfully because she's well aware that this is obviously someone of very high regard in her order.
Nice. For the sake of brevity, unless you have something you want to achieve, we could say that all the supplies and all the items are pretty much distributed back to where they belong, correct? Or no? Do you want to do something?
No, I'm
Yeah.
good with that.
Yeah,
Anybody?
Sarov is satisfied with that.
Okay.
I actually wouldn't want to talk to Archie.
Do you want to talk to Archie?
Yeah, just like when delivering the supplies back, I just
Yeah.
want to.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's why I was asking. I want to make sure I didn't take away anything. But yeah. So as you were bringing the supplies, unloading, and of course he sees that you got everything. Oh, thank God.
Hey, Archie.
Yes.
I gotta say, thank you very much for the potions. I actually used one of that, and it saved my life. So,
Well, I'm glad to hear it, friend.
but I still do not have the money. I will pick up some of the money from Elliot, but I have to split up with the guys. I will tend to the guild, see if I got the money for that, and I'll pay you. Right?
Well, hold on. Let me just check, see how much you got in here. Are those bows I see and scimitars? I don't remember that being in my stock.
Yeah, those were from the goblins. Can we make a deal with that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's a lot of people here who want something for self-defense.
Let me just ask the group if they want any of those. We can sell you the rest, I guess. So
Yeah.
I'll just check with the group if they need. Do you guys need any?
Yeah, absolutely. Do any of you need these weapons? I mean, you guys did all the damage, right? So
Does a scimitar is a finesse weapon?
yes, it can be.
Oh, so I will have one. I'll pick up
Okay,
one.
so one scimitar goes to you. All right.
Besides that, I'm actually good.
All right. So you just want to get rid of all of them, or no?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah, I don't need any.
Yeah, don't need it.
All right. So the scimitars are 10 gold, and let's see here. Short bows are. Where are you? Short bows are 25. Wow, interesting.
Oof.
Wow, that is
We
interesting.
just make money?
Maybe. Let me do some calculations because it's not going to
We
be.
can afford food.
All right, so
Yay!
let's see here. So 250 from the. This is like at full cost, right? So you get 250 from them, and then you took 90 for the scimitars, 340. So if we like, he's gonna want to. So 340 is how much they're worth, but he's gonna try to buy them for, like he says, I can give you 85 gold, right here, right now for all of those.
that counting the potions.
Oh, well, you know, if you want, we can. Oh, fair enough. You know what? Make a persuasion check too, because I'm gonna need it anyway.
Alright. I'm good at those. Let's see. If
Hold it. Before you roll it, does anybody want to like offer information into this and help him? Like add to the conversation to help him?
Wouldn't
Yeah.
make sense for Sarv to do it.
Phaedra's gonna pull out the goblin ears and be like, I realize that you have to make a profit, but several of us nearly died.
Well, you were-
85 gold.
All right, now you may roll with advantage. And he's like agreeing with you. He's like, "Yeah, you guys went through hell for us and appreciate it." And you get a 25 on this roll. Thank goodness you did that.
Oh,
Right?
dang.
Yeah.
Coming in
So
clutch with the teammates.
it says, tell you what, 85 gold for the weapons and armors, or the weapons, and I'll go ahead and say I gave you those health pots for free. You don't owe me anything. Does that sound fair?
That's just perfect, Archie. Thank you very much, man.
It's
Yeah.
barter, as our friend here likes to say.
Barter.
Yes, and you see him hand over 85 gold pieces to Krister, and Phaedra's there managing the deal as well, and there you go.
Whenever
And-
the pouch of gold just reaches my hand, I was just like, oh, shit, that's way too much. Way too much. I was just like, in stasis for a second. Oh yeah, I got a split. Shit.
I will say this much, don't forget, you gotta tap back home for 50 gold.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah,
So,
I would say that's on me, guys. We will split for ourselves, but I'll pay that tab. Don't worry. I got us in that trouble, so should be just fine if I do that.
oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I am. I got us in debt, so, and I am the one who got almost ourselves killed, killing goblins. So, yeah, I feel like I should pay for that. So 85 gold for 4.
By the way, after you turn in the horses, I don't know if you want to progress beyond this, but after turning in the horses, you get another 40 gold.
Yeah, so 125, right?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else we got from the turnings? The kegs?
Ooh, the kegs. Yeah. You see here. He will offer you, and I would say most of his larders there, but some of it was eaten. He'll offer you 40 gold.
40 gold. Yeah.
So 165.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are like, this village is still made of money because it's very close to Jillian Cove, but at the same time, you know, they had this tragedy hit them and you guys managed to save them, so they're being a little bit splurgy on you, I guess you can say.
Split 4 ways is 41, where somebody gets 42.
I'll-
How about
I think-
Soros get 42 since he pretty much died?
Oh, hey, Rona's net just went down. She's
Ooh,
let
okay,
us know,
That's fine.
and she's getting on back.
All right, when
Oh,
she
damn.
gets back here, the only other thing I need to resolve before we call it a night is I will finally let you guys get to level 2. So if you want to roll HP and stuff like that, we can do that here in just a moment. But as far as the town's concerned, I think we're going to go back into, like, next week, I think we'll pick up in front of meeting back with Annetta to complete the actual task. And then she'll have a conversation with Phaedra for a little bit, and you guys can participate in that as you see fit, alright?
Sounds good.
Alright, and then we'll wait for Rona to get back. But otherwise, yeah, go ahead and start leveling to level 2, and you may take the average. And,
Right.
okay, let's have a conversation. Now, here's the deal. Either you roll, and if you roll below your half average, like your half, you can just take the half roll instead. You won't get the average, but sometimes it might even be the same, right?
Yeah.
But like, let's say like, yeah, I think we had this conversation where we were thinking about changing the health rules. So like, you roll a d8, right? And then if you roll a 3, it automatically turns into a 4. So half the die. You're guaranteed half the die if you roll. If you want to take average, you can. But if if you roll, you don't feel so bad if you get a low roll, because then it's still half. So it might not be average, but it will be right down the middle for you. How's that sound?
Yeah, well, it's good odds. I'll take them.
Alright, cool. So if you want to roll, be my guest. And like I said,
Rolling
if
right
you
now.
roll below half your hit die, you get half your hit die instead.
Well, we got a
Ooh,
6. That's
Nice,
good.
nice.
1 plus.
I got my average, so that's fine with me.
Nice. Ooh,
I got one
nice.
above my.
You got your full hit? Didn't? Okay, yeah, you're right. It's +1 there. Okay, cool. And then the only one we got to worry about is Rona. The other 2 players, depending, like Finn, will be able to do a little adventure on his own too. So if he's with us next week, I'll probably work with him for a brief moment at the beginning of the game, just to like catch him up with you. I don't know. I'll figure it out though. Like, he'll get a moment to actually go through his storyline about what happened. You know, it's like that Final Fantasy VI moment where the party got split and we have to go see what this person did for a little bit.
Yeah,
Hi.
yeah.
Hey, welcome back.
There we
Would
go.
you like
Sorry.
would you like to be level 2?
No problem.
I would, yes.
Yeah, I was just talking about it, and we agreed that if you roll your HP, you can take half your die if you roll below it. So, like if you're an 8 HD, or if your hit die is an 8, and you get a 3, it's automatically a 4 instead. I think we
Okay.
talked about this too, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
so
we talked about it, yeah.
so we're gonna go with that rule. I kind of like that. That way you
Okay,
don't
well,
feel cheated.
cool.
That way you
Guess
only
you're getting
lose.
half your die.
Yeah, half your die, friend.
Yep.
That's cool.
It's half my die plus my con mod.
Yes.
Yeah, still plus your con.
Yeah, so
There you go. Yeah, that sounds very fair.
it's not awful.
No.
It could have been much better.
Yes. And it will be one day. Hopefully. Raven Queen allowing. But I think with that we're gonna like kind of end the session because you guys finish your business, and I think the best opening for you guys will be right in front of Annetta, and then going over the book in detail and seeing if you can read more. And then we'll have a conversation with her, and maybe I'll have some more lore to dump on you. Otherwise, you guys need anything else before we head out tonight?
No. So we're going to level up and do Character Mancer to level up.
Yeah, you can use Character Mancer to level up, and should be able to get all of your skills and stats and everything that you need.
Yeah,
If
okay.
you have any problems, let me know. We'll fix it. But,
How much gold did we get in total so far, or have we not distributed it yet?
We made a 41 split where one person gets 42.
Which
Okay.
was sorry because he almost died.
Okay.
That's fair enough. I'll take it. Thank you.
Guys, I have gold.
yeah, got money now.
Indeed.
You guys got the money, so congrats.
It's a
And
part
there's
of
more
me.
to be had too when you return the quest in. So yeah.
There is, yeah.
I gotta ask real quickly, can we like plan our spells? I mean, Neil? Can we do that? Like,
Plant them around each other.
yeah, because I'm thinking about picking up identify, and I
You
did
you can
cast it.
definitely like if you want to make sure you're not crossing over into somebody else's
Yeah.
spell list. Absolutely. Plus, clerics can always change their spells to fit the mood every night. So yeah, I don't mind that if you want to talk about that after the stream or whatever.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so-
I'm just working on closing down for tonight, guys, because it's been a long day, and I think we had a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So join us again next week, Monday, as these guys go through the campaign, Elsparia, and we might learn more about this Javal and find out what he knows about the past. Kind of like the little segue, Trails to the Past. We do this every night, 7 p.m. Central. Just the time zones accordingly. I don't know how to do math for you on that. But you're going to join us on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central, where we have Curse of Strahd. Hope you join us for that one, too. By the way, if you've been hanging out in the channels, you can earn cookie clusters and give these guys advantage or give them boons or banes accordingly. And also on Friday night, we have our open roleplay, and I might have to get a little stricter with my open roleplay. Like, I want to invite people in, but if you start acting childish, please forgive me, but I'm going to have to drop that ban hammer, alright? But for the most part, we're still going to keep doing it, see how it goes. And look forward to seeing you. It starts early, though. It starts at 4 p.m. instead of 7. That way there's like time to get people to create a character who haven't been in the game and adjust those who are just coming back who might need to level up. So there's like that maintenance time. It usually takes about an hour. And the actual session takes place around 4:30 to 5, give or take however long it takes to prep. So if you want to join us for that, hit !RP in Twitch chat right now and !Discord if you want to join our community. Other than that, we hope to see you next week. Say goodnight to Twitch and Facebook, my friends.
Good
Good
night,
night.
Twitch and Facebook.
And do you hear the calling? The chaotic calling.